Anything comes up, if anything comes up, you can cut it out later. Huh? Thank you, bro. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Okay, Gaura Shakti Prabhu, you can start.
Okay, first of all, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances, O Gaurishka Prabhupada. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripasindhubhyevacha pachitanam bhavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. So, thank you for the opportunity to chant here once again. And please forgive me. I'm playing guitar. I can play mridanga too, but it will be a little problematic in the session because I know that we have to set the, parameters. Something had to change. So I can't do that because I'm on my phone now. I don't have another possibility. But yes, I will chant for you the tune that I will usually chant on Harinam, when I perform Harinam here in Réunion Island. There are many tunes, but usually I will chant that tune because it's more joyful and melodious and I really like to play that. So I will play that. Thank you all. Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityananda Namaste Sarasvati Devi Kamalavani Pracharine Nirvishesham Sunyabhandi Pashatya Deshatarine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vamsadi Kola Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Kola Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vamsadi Gaura Bhaktamrita Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Haribo, 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 Nita Gora Haribo, 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 Nita Gora Haribo, 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 Nita Gora Haribo, 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 Nita Gora Haribo. माँ संकीर्तन की जय श्री प्रभुपाद की
Yes.
जय निताई
Yeah.
प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल.
Very, very good.
Haribol.
Haribol, bro.
Thank
Very,
you very
very
much,
nice,
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Haribo. Now I understand why they get so attracted and every time they get the book.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
They're beautiful.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Beautiful singing, Prabhu. Haribol.
Thank you all. Thank you all for your encouragement. I will keep going. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
That's not a human singing, Prabhu. There's no chance it's a human singing.
Thank you for your encouragement. I just try to keep going and chant with my heart. I just have this. I'm not a musician. I'm not I'm no one actually, but I have a big heart because Srila Prabhupada, mercy and the Lord and all the Vaishnava. So I just, share this big heart to everyone. That's all. And I'm very happy to share with you now. So thank you very much for the opportunity. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Haribol. So, okay, today we won't have any artwork because there was no artwork this week. So next session would be Shastra Sara whenever Prahlad Prabhu will join. I think in some minutes. So what the Shastra Sara means is Prahlad Prabhu will have a speech that is around 30 to 40 minutes about this week topics will be Isopanishad introduction and verse number 1. And after the speech by Prahlad Prabhu, we will have a Q&A session where we can ask questions related to that part. No other questions during that time, only questions related to the Shastra Sara session. So, and after that, we will be having group discussion. But, Karti Prabhu, should we change the group discussion thing so that, everyone knows the question or the topic before, like week before? Because I remember Prahlad Prabhu said something like this, that he wanted like this.
I'm sorry, I did not understand. What?
Should we give the group discussion topic like way before? 'Cause
Prabhu wanted, is it?
I remember in istagoshti. Does someone else remember like this? Because I had memory like this. Maybe someone can confirm. But I remember that Prahlad Prabhu wanted like this.
Yeah,
So we
Prabhu
will
wanted to prepare. Prabhu wanted everyone to prepare in advance of the group discussion.
for the group
Yes,
discussion, is it?
yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, nobody let me know about this, huh? I did not know about it actually.
Yes, Prabhu. Last week we were going to say it, but then it got moved, so we got kind of forgot.
So this week we can have our group discussion topic as fixed as what we did this time. From next week onwards, we'll release it much earlier. Huh? Is that fine?
Yes, Prabhu.
Because nobody let me know this week, and I did not attend last istagoshti, so I could not prepare accordingly. But next week onwards can.
Okay.
I'm very sorry for that. Anyway, thank you for letting me know, Sami Prabhu and Shrikant Prabhu. Haribol.
No problem, Prabhu.
Man, as soon as I born, Gopal Vato Goswami left, disappeared.
No, Prabhu. Auspicious day, auspicious person.
He disappeared as soon as I born. Anyway, I'm happy that at least some connection is there. So I was just curious. Just curious to know what happened during the year. I just used the Vaishnava calendar. Thank you so much again. I will read all this because we are doing Janmashtami in a little bit. We are trying for a little bit grand scale. A lot of preparation. I was just working out the budget for this year Janmashtami. It's 29 lakhs Indian rupees. I think, what is 29 lakhs Indian rupees? You have to collect that much money. So if you want US dollar, it's about 34,000 US dollar. There's the budget for Janmashtami, 34,000 US dollar. That's quite
Prabhu,
big money.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to inform you, Prabhu, that so Priya is ready for the promotion. On a date of your
Oh,
convenience, I can ask her to come and promote our program, Prabhu.
yeah. How she want to do?
I was thinking, Prabhu, we'll do the same thing as a reel. Like previously, we had done a reel.
Hmm.
But this time, Priya can collaborate with our devotees, maybe His Grace Devadatt Prabhu or His Grace Pyari Mohan Prabhu, and promote the whole thing, Prabhu. We can also mention about the Bhagavad Gita part, 5,108 Bhagavad Gitas.
And that can be the main promotion because
Okay,
for that people can come.
okay, okay,
We are distributing 5,000. Of course, I hope we can reach the target.
okay.
5,100 books. Long way to go.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
So on a date that you tell me, Prabhu, I will speak to her and get back on this, Prabhu.
No, no, I mean, there is no. See, tomorrow I'm going Chennai.
Okay,
So tomorrow I may not be available, but otherwise ask her to call me after that.
okay,
Because
okay,
I don't know when I'll be free, when I'll be busy. I really don't know.
okay, okay.
I'm just going along with the flow. That's it.
You're going through
Mm.
SRM way tomorrow, Prabhu?
No, ECR road. You want to come? You want to
Uh,
leave today? Maybe
I'll
we'll
have
come
college,
back.
Prabhu.
Well, I'll come back. We can come that way.
Okay, Prabhu. I can meet you
Mm.
then, Prabhu.
Let's see. Because I'm going to Paris area, not
Okay.
Europe one, but Chennai. Chennai is something called Pari. It's called Paris, not Paris.
Okay.
Pari company, Paris Karna. So there are a lot of wholesale shops are there. Going
Okay.
to check some souvenir item for Janmashtami.
Okay. Okay.
After that, on the way, we'll also go to German embassy to extend Manuel Prabhu's passport. So
Okay.
two jobs we have to do. So
Okay.
ECR road is easier to go.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
We'll come back. Maybe we can meet there.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. I'll make myself free whatever time of your convenience.
Mm. Okay. How you are managing your prasadam?
I'm getting used to it now, Prabhu. After I bought the kettle, I today I cooked rice and I bought some curd and I offered it and I had it, Prabhu. I've like stopped buying from like outside restaurants. Even it's Jain, it's still contaminating.
Very good.
Thank you, Prabhu. It's all on because of your guidance and mercy, Prabhu. Because I never thought I would be doing this. I thought I'll collapse, but after you
It's
told me
a
the path,
yeah, it's a mindset. No,
yes,
it's a
Prabhu.
mindset. If you have to do means you will do.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
It's good actually when you cook and eat it is when you
My
offer and
health
take
also
it's
feels
a
a lot better, Prabhu.
especially when you start taking the uncooked food, then you will feel much more better. You trust
Yes,
me.
Prabhu.
You
Uh,
try this uncooked food, then
I
you'll
still
see
eat rice, Prabhu, because I get very tired. But then it's like only one meal.
flat rice and rice same, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
No difference. So flat rice is a little bit lighter version.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that will help.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. See, Karti Prabhu is sharing his experience,
Uncooked.
opinion. Uncooked food can cure cancer. I don't know about that, but what I know is uncooked food is actually it's like more of it's not acidic. There's no much oil and then
Yes,
no much
Prabhu.
masala and all those things. So it is more like alkaline based. So it will increase what of goodness. What of goodness will increase the life.
Yes,
You know
Prabhu.
that Bhagavad Gita it is there.
Yes, Prabhu.
The food in mode of goodness will increase your lifespan. Bhagavad Gita.
After I start cooking on my own, my gut and my brain both has been feeling a lot better, lot better. Because
Yes.
like I just cook very simple things also, just curd and rice and those kind of things, Prabhu.
Mm. Very good. Very good. You keep it up. Just continue doing that.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so
You
much for your
know.
guidance also, Prabhu.
Mm.
Because without it wouldn't be possible.
Otherwise, why do you think Krishna will put you in difficulty?
That is true. Yes, Prabhu. I was initially very sad, but then now it makes sense. Yes, Prabhu. That's true.
Krishna is putting you in difficulty because he want to show you something.
Yes, Prabhu.
He wanted to take you somewhere.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhu.
See, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 17, verse number 8. Can I
Should I
go
read it, Prabhu?
outside? Uh, yeah, can read.
Okay. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness. I'm not able to see the screen, Prabhu. Yeah, I can see it now. Foods dear to those in the mode of goodness increase the duration of life, purify one's existence, and give strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, fatty, wholesome, and pleasing to the heart.
No, this is food mode of goodness because mostly the food that we don't cook, it doesn't have any oil, doesn't have any, fire, and then,
Yes, Prabhu.
because of that, no much masala and all those things. So because of that, it is not heavy cooking, simple food, so because it increases your duration and strength and
Yes,
health,
Prabhu.
because when I was taking uncooked food, I was feeling more because when you eat the food, you feel some tiredness for some time, you
Very
feel some
drowsy,
drowsiness,
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Very
sleepiness,
drowsy.
yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
But when you eat uncooked food, you don't feel that. You feel very fresh,
Yes, Prabhu.
like a salad and then the sprouts. And then, like when you take this kind of things, you don't feel the drowsiness at all.
Yes, Prabhu.
So it's always good. For your case, especially, you should consider taking like that because you have some health problem,
Yes,
and
Prabhu.
this will fix your system.
Yes, Prabhu.
See the next verse. See the next verse. He talks about what of passion.
Uh, Foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in the mode of passion. Such foods cause distress, misery, and disease.
When you take all this, like mm, breads and then the pizzas and burgers and then the dry food, these are all coming with too much chapatis and all. These are all dry.
Yes, Prabhu.
So when you are taking all these cups, that will give the misery.
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why, of course, we offer to Krishna, we take. Otherwise, it's always preferable to go with some because nature, we are natural beings, you see, like, as long as you with the nature, you feel more happier. Just like the animals eating, we also eat. That's the best. Of course, we offer to Krishna, we take it.
Yes, Prabhu.
Otherwise, especially for your case, you better you try all these kind of. It's very interesting. Also, it's very innovative. Every
Yes,
day for
Prabhu.
different thing you can try.
Yes, Prabhu.
Read the next
Actually,
one.
yes,
Tell
Prabhu.
me, tell me, tell me.
Actually, like my mother, my health got ruined because I lived like I'm a Malayali, right? So in my household from childhood, I used to eat all kinds of non-veg. Fish was like a very regular thing, and over the
Hmm.
period of time, it caused a lot of deterioration in health also, because it excess fat and unnecessary problems. Even when I just cut off non-veg, my health got a lot better.
Yes.
And I remember my mother telling me, because I remember the day I decided to quit non-veg, I spoke to you and I spoke to my mother also. And my mother was like, Mone, how will you grow? You are having so many nutrition deficiency. And you told nothing like that vegetarians can survive. And I was very confused. Who should I trust? But I chose to trust you. And then I trusted you. And within 2 years, my health got so much more better because I left non-veg.
Correct. Because this, I was today afternoon, I was talking to one couple came here. I was talking the same thing because they told that doctor asked me to eat this. I said, the doctor don't know anything about the body also.
Correct,
Do they
Prabhu.
know
Yes,
what is
Prabhu.
kapha, pitta, vayu? Do they anything? Do they
Yes,
know about
Prabhu.
the different air in the body? Do they know?
Yes, Prabhu.
At
Yes,
least do they
Prabhu.
know about that body is having some heat now? And then do they know all these things? What they know, doctor? No. They neither know about the body nor know about the mind, don't know about the intelligence, don't know about the soul. They
Yes,
don't know
Prabhu.
anything, but they just come and give some advice. Most funny doctor's interview I saw was before I became Krishna conscious. So one doctor was talking, he's actually a kind of adult, what is it called? I don't know what department it is. Mostly it's about the sex and all those things, right? One of the guy, he was giving interview on a TV. He said that. You see, like if you on the motor, and the motor fill it overflows. And similarly, it is very normal for a man, or it's very normal for a man to, masturbate. It's very normal. It's nothing wrong. And it's very normal thing. When the water tank overflow, water tank is full, it will overflow. That's the philosophy is for. But after coming Krishna conscious only, I learned that we can also switch off the motor. You see, why the motor should always be running. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Rather than just on motor is always on, and then the motor gets spoiled very fast. Okay, if off the motor you can use as long as you want.
They call it sex education and they endorse it in all colleges and schools also, Prabhu, these days.
Hmm.
They say that masturbation
They,
they say that if you don't masturbate, you'll get cancer. That's what they teach you. You should masturbate once in a
uh,
month.
nonsense,
Yes, Prabhu.
nonsense. They don't know anything. They don't know anything, and then they call their doctors. If you eat meat, it will increase your mode of passion.
Yes,
Mode of
Prabhu.
passion and mode of ignorance will decrease your
And
lifespan.
cancer causing also. Non-veg is very cancer causing. It
Yeah.
destroys your gut and your brains primarily. Non-veg.
Yes. How can you? I mean, are your body is a graveyard or what? Consume everything dead and all these things.
Yes,
I mean,
Prabhu.
anything dead you put inside. I mean, is it a garbage bag or something like that?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to eat something that has life.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's very very fresh, and then we don't eat something which is dead. You see,
Yes,
we should eat
Prabhu.
something that has life.
Yes, Prabhu.
We are totally against this meat eaters. Meat eaters, they are eating. They are not eating life. They are eating the dead thing. We are eating the live living thing. You see.
Yes, Prabhu. They claim that my uncle also keeps saying that you should have non-veg to build muscles and all. And he's sick. He has health issues. He has cholesterol. He has this, that, lot of issues.
Yeah, the muscle will become simply extra burden when you get old.
Yes,
When you
Prabhu.
get old, with all the muscles will become simply disturbing for you.
Yes, Prabhu.
Best is not to gain muscles, but because we have a yoga teacher here. We have two yoga teachers here. They can explain much more better way.
Who,
Siddharth
Prabhu?
and
Who is
Nityanand.
Voga teacher, Prabhu? Who is Voga teacher?
Siddharth Prabhu is here. Nityanand Prabhu. Both of them yoga teachers. They know
Oh,
very well.
Haribol.
It's not about building muscles, you see. It's about keeping your body flexible, and then, you should be able to do your, normally what you want. When you get 8 years, 90 years old, what you want? You want to carry some 20 kg weight like this in the house? Do you want to do that? 90 years old grandfather doing like this? You want like that?
But there are people who do these things in this today's day, Prabhu.
Yeah, but the aim of life is not carry that. Aim of the life is that. I mean, not aim of life, but what you normally expect is that when you get old, 90 years old, you want to pass stool comfortably, eat comfortably, digest the food comfortably,
Yes,
wash
Prabhu.
your clothes comfortably,
Yes,
and then
Prabhu.
you sleep comfortably, wake up comfortably, walk comfortably. I mean, that is the purpose of this thing. Not that I gain some 50 kg, 100 kg, 20 kg. I mean, what are you going to carry so many things in life? Why you want to increase your burden in life?
Yes,
They,
Prabhu.
they, that's why I say these rascals, they don't know about the body, they don't know about the soul, they don't know about the mind, they don't know about intelligence, they don't know about nothing.
Yes,
But they
Prabhu.
will, there is a verse in Bhagavatam 12th canto. It is there in the people in Kali Yuga, they think that just by taking bath, they are qualified to talk. They can appear in the public. So if they take bath, they can appear in public. Take bath and nicely dress yourself, put some perfume, and then you can talk whatever you like. No need any qualification, no humility in front of elderly people. Nothing they know. Yes. He got a verse. Read this.
A person will be judged unholy if he does not have money, and hypocrisy will be accepted as virtue. Marriage will be arranged simply by verbal agreement, and a person will think he's fit to appear in public if he has merely taken a bath.
Yes. If you just take bath, you can talk whatever you like. You don't need any qualification to speak. And they will mostly they come to temple for what? They come Sunday program and they will give some bunch of advice to us and then they will go. This is what they think. Karthi
Yes,
Prabhu see
bro.
sometime, right? We saw right, Karthi Prabhu.
Yes, bro. They will not stop talking. They will only talk.
They will, huh? Hard disk. They will only they will speak and we have to hear, and then they will say Hare Krishna, thanks association. I'm going, what association it is. And they gave association to us. They're supposed to make our association and they gave association. And yes, sometimes lead. Yes, what to do. So don't worry, you are on right path.
Yes, Prabhu.
Just see, if there is no date, is temple, yeah, temple we cannot follow all these temple. We have to give, palatable dishes for Krishna. And then so we eat this. So as long as you eat simple food,
Hmm.
you can live long.
Yes,
That's
Prabhu.
a secret.
Yes,
It's
Prabhu.
eat simple prasadam. Offer to Krishna. Krishna accepts.
Yes,
Patram
Prabhu.
pushpam phalam toyam. No chapati, pasta, puri. Krishna doesn't say like that.
Yes, Prabhu.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam.
Yes, Prabhu.
And cook food, that's always best.
Prabhu, is it
I'm
okay?
not, yeah.
Is it okay if I can take 3 meals a day? Is that fine?
As long as you want, you can take. Because this is very light, you see.
Ah, okay.
It's very light. You
Okay.
can take more times, no problem.
Okay.
Because it will increase the lifespan.
Okay.
Eating this. I'm not advertising this something like a veganism or something. I'm not advertising. I'm just telling that scientific benefit of this. But of course, prasadam is prasadam.
Yes,
Prasadam
Prabhu.
is beyond modes, beyond the
Yes, Prabhu.
modes. So, but if you're taking prasadam for sense enjoyment, then it will also have different effects now, bodily effects we have,
Yes,
right?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
If there is some pizza, prasadam, and then you take some 20 pizzas, and then you say, Prabhu, prasadam only, why it's causing diarrhea? I understand.
Yes, Prabhu.
Who asked you to eat 20 pizzas? Take 1, 2 pizzas, it's okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
One devotee was giving lecture, he was saying that some devotee said, right, prasadam comes, we cannot say no. They quote the example of Haridas Thakur, right? Sarva Bhattacharya. Sarva Bhattacharya. Next day of conversation, and Sarva Bhattacharya was given Jagannath Puri Prasadam. He did not take that time. He did not take that bath. He did not take bath that time. So, but still he took the prasadam and then he ordered and then eat. So he devoted to the example. Prasadam come, we cannot say no. And then they eat one full plate of prasadam. But but Sarva Bhattacharya did not take the full plate. He just take a little bit as respect and then eat.
Yes,
Understand? That
Prabhu.
is the not that on big cooking. Yeah, prasad is coming, I have to eat. No, it is not that way.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, so the idea is, as long as we keep your life very simple,
Hmm.
that is the best thing. Keep your life very simple.
Hmm.
Eating, sleeping, mating, defending, and everything should be as simple as possible. Of course, mating is for household devotees here, but for brahmacharis, not for like, keep everything very simple.
Yes,
If it is
Prabhu.
required, you have to use.
Yes,
If
Prabhu.
you want to get child, yeah. Otherwise, no, I'm not using it. Switch off the motor. Don't on the motor and complain that Prabhu is overflowing. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
When you don't need the motor, switch off.
Yes,
Power
Prabhu.
off.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, good. I'm good because that's why Krishna always take us to different levels, Prabhu.
Yes,
When you're
Prabhu.
14 years old, and then Krishna took us to our temple, and then, of course, first of all, he introduced you to Shamgoing Prabhu, and then he was teaching you, then you came to your temple, and then you saw me, and then you come for Ramanavami. See, gradually, Krishna is taking you in life, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Krishna gave you prasadam, you're very happy,
Yes, Prabhu.
and now Krishna stopped prasadam, you're upset. Why Krishna stopped this prasadam for me? Krishna, what did they do? So now Krishna teaching you, you put yourself on it.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm,
Yes, Prabhu.
Good. Just do this. If you are determined, Prabhu, you cannot do this. Determined, yeah, I'm not going to take this.
Hmm.
Yes.
Understood, Prabhu. I'll do this as you said, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare
Understand.
Krishna, Prabhu. Dhanwad Pranam. Jai
Uh,
Srila Prabhupada.
Hare, Hare Krishna. But technically, prasadam is transcendental, no, Prabhu. So
Yes,
how can
Prabhu.
it have different mental effects? So it's asking. See, the thing is, prasadam is transcendental, but you should also have the transcendental vision towards the prasadam. Just like Ramanujacharya, he was questioned about the authenticity of prasadam. The devotees asked about the prasadam. Shastra says that by taking prasadam, we will go back to Godhead, but I'm taking prasadam every day. Why am I not going back to Godhead? So two devotees asked the question Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya immediately took both of them to one temple pond, and then he took some prasadam in the hand, and then he put it. He put the prasadam in the temple pond. And then suddenly two fish came and eat, and then with the 400 form, he went back to Godhead. Then the devotee was surprised. Then he said that offenselessly, if you take the prasadam, and then, without the spirit of enjoying, you know, you take the prasadam, then it works completely. Otherwise, still it works. Still it will work. It doesn't mean it won't work or something. It has the full effects if you offenselessly take the prasadam and have full faith in that. Have full faith. Faithless consuming of prasadam, honoring of prasadam, what do you expect? We don't understand this prasadam. The moment you see the prasadam, wow, idli, wow, dosa, wow, puri, that's what we see, right? The moment of we see the prasadam, we get the sense enjoyment there. You want to enjoy your senses there. Then how do you call this prasadam, right? It's okay. We are in initial stage. But what I'm saying is that, so it will have effect, definitely. Because, we are not taking in the right understanding. Mm.
So, Prabhu, I just want to clarify this. So, like for example, so right now, see, like at evening time, I usually cook pasta with like vegetables. Like not for the sake of, oh, I like pasta so much. Okay, of course I like, no doubt about it. But for the sake of simplicity, in 35-40 minutes, I can finish cooking and keep very safely inside. But if I cook for a
Yeah.
longer time and too much smell comes, then the warden, like it's not so. I mean, so for the sake of simplicity and also for the sake of like, I want to finish it quickly. I don't want to be in anxiety that they will take. Even if they
Mm.
take, I'll buy again. But I don't have so much money now, so that's one thing. So
Mm.
if I cook like that, and then I'm adding vegetables, and then I'm adding only like all natural like ghee, butter, all these things. No like maida, none of that. Then it should be okay.
Yeah, I see. Anything you make for the Lord, it's okay. In fact, you can make the grand preparation for the Lord. There's nothing wrong in it. I'm
Okay.
not actually saying that you should offer only simple things. That's not my theory. What I'm saying is that consuming simple food, it increases lifespan. Especially someone has some problem with actually he has the problem of like the stomach problem and so many things he's having, like the digestion problem and so many things. So for that I said that you try to take very simple food. And of course, you offer to Krishna and then you take. Actually, that's next verse you can see that. You just showed the verse, right? Next verse you can go. We talk about the word of ignorance.
Yes, Prabhu.
That verse you can see the perfect proper difference.
Yes,
Next
Prabhu.
verse of that. Next one. Yeah. This one.
Yes, Prabhu.
Read
Foods
this.
prepared. Yes, Prabhu. Foods prepared more than 3 hours before being eaten. Food that is tasteless, decomposed, and putrid, and food consisting of remnants and untouchable things is dear to those in the mode of darkness. Purport.
Yeah, that's what.
Yes, Prabhu. The purpose of food
Mm.
is to increase the duration of life, purify the mind, and aid bodily strength. This is its only purpose. In the past, great authorities selected those foods that best aid health and increase life's duration, such as milk produce, sugar,
Milk products.
rice, yes, milk products, sugar, rice, wheat, fruits, and vegetables. These foods are very dear to those in the mode of goodness. Oh. Some
Mm.
other foods, such as baked corn and molasses, while not very palatable in themselves, can be made pleasant when mixed with milk or other foods. They are then in the mode of goodness. All these foods are pure by nature. They are quite distinct from untouchable things like meat and liquor. Fatty foods, as mentioned in the eighth verse, have no connection with animal fat obtained by slaughter. Animal fat is available in the form of milk, which is the most wonderful of all foods. Milk, butter, cheese, and similar products give animal fat in a form which rules out any need for the killing of innocent creatures. It is only through brute mentality that this killing goes on. The civilized method of obtaining needed fat is by milk. Slaughter is the way of subhumans. Protein is simply available through split peas, dal, whole wheat, etc. Foods in the mode of passion, which are bitter, too salty, or too hot, or overly mixed with red pepper, cause misery by reducing the mucus in the stomach, leading to disease. Foods in the mode of
See,
ignorance or yes,
that's what I was saying. So if it is too bitter or too salty or too hot or overly mixed with, I mean that over spice, too much
mm,
spice, too much spice. Or I mean, red pepper means green chili,
mm,
right? Red pepper means red chili, red chili. Red chili is red pepper. Red
yes, Prabhu.
pepper causes misery by reducing the mucus in the stomach. No, it means like, then carry on. Disease. It creates disease. That's why Prabhu told me that, Prabhu was telling me that, so try to keep your body alkaline based. Then your life increases. If you keep your body acidic based, they eat the parts, pizza, pasta, cake, and then of course once in a while is okay. Too much of maida food, and then all these things. Too much sugar is also not good because sugar is actually, liquor is made of what? Liquor is also made of this, so too much sugar is also intoxication. So we cannot take unnecessarily more than that. Mhm. Carry on.
Yes, Prabhu. Foods in the mode of passion, which are bitter, too salty, or too hot, or overly mixed with red pepper, cause misery by reducing the mucus in the stomach, leading to disease. Foods in the mode of ignorance or darkness are essentially those that are not fresh. Any food cooked more than 3 hours before it is eaten, except prashadam, food offered to the Lord, is considered to be in the mode of darkness because they are decomposing.
So
Such foods,
if you don't even cook, how much goodness is there in the food?
yes, Prabhu.
Understand? You don't even cook, how much goodness is there? Because I'm telling this because it's my personal experience. 4 months I was living with uncooked food. One year Chaturmasya, I decided to go without cooking. 4 months I was eating without any cook. So I was fine. My body was still nice. And actually, I lost about 14, 15 kg in the 4 months without any exercises. No exercise, nothing. We lost about 14, 15 kg in four months. And then I was feeling very active, you know, very active and then very fresh. So, I mean, like, I was feeling very good actually that time. Carry on.
Yes, Prabhu. Um, because they are decomposing, such foods give a bad odor which often attracts people in this mode, but repulses those in the mode of goodness.
That's why that those who are eating too much meat, and you can see a very bad smell coming from their body.
Ah, yes, yes, I noticed.
You know. They feel like a mouth also bad smell will come. And that's why when I was in Singapore, and even when sometimes I go to my friends or family members, they're eating onion, garlic, very bad smell comes from their mouth. Vegetarians, still vegetarian, very bad smell because of eating too much of onion, garlic. And even vegetarians, what about especially when I'm working in Singapore, the moment I go near the Korean people, oh, the smell, very bad smell come from their body. Because they eat pig, they're eating pigs. So very, very pigs and dogs you feel, and you get very, very bad smell coming from their body. Because they're more of ignorance, they're eating all these things.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
Actually, in my home and above my home also, they are cooking all non-veg foods,
Mm.
especially that prawn and all is very smelly, bro. I can't even tolerate.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting in my room and I used to put
Yeah.
perfume in my room when such smell comes. Bro.
It's a
Sometimes
thing.
I will also get vomit, bro,
Mm.
with the smell.
Right. Right. Mm. Next.
Yes, Prabhu. Um, remnants of food may be eaten only when they are part of a meal that was first offered to the Supreme Lord or first eaten by saintly persons, especially the spiritual master. Otherwise, the remnants of food are considered to be in the mode of darkness and they increase infection or disease. Such
So you
foodstuffs,
cannot uh, you cannot put your hand in the everybody's plate and then share, and these are not the devotees way of eating.
the
These
Muslims
devotees
do
don't
this.
eat like that. Even our devotees are doing sometimes. When I went to when I went to with our devotees, Matajis actually, some Matajis are doing. When I went to sing Vrindavan with some Matajis, they were really they're sharing among their plate. Mataji wants a pizza, taking and giving, and then they're taking back something chapati. What are you doing here? Eh? I'm thinking, what are you doing? because they don't know philosophy, So you cannot do that. You can only the superiors can give the eminence to, especially if he's qualified. Husband can give to wife, and father can give to the children. Uh, Guru can give to the disciple. But otherwise, it should not be the other way. Otherwise, it is a mode of ignorance. It will increase the infection, the diseases. Next.
Such foodstuffs, although very palatable to persons in the mode of darkness, are neither liked nor even touched by those in the mode of goodness. The best food is the remnants of what is offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Bhagavad Gita,
Yes.
the Supreme Lord says that he accepts preparations of vegetables, flour, and milk when offered with devotion. Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Of course, devotion and love are the chief things which the Supreme Personality of Godhead accepts. But it is also mentioned that the prasadam should be prepared in a particular way. Any food prepared by the injunctions of the scripture and offered to the Supreme Personality of Godhead can be taken even if prepared long, long ago because such food is transcendental. Therefore, to make food antiseptic, eatable, and palatable for all persons, one should offer food to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
So this is the glory of Radha.
Yes,
There is
so
one verse from Skanda Purana. சொல்லுங்க ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா நான் கிளாஸ்ல இருந்தேன் உம், எப்போ வருவாரு இருட்டிருக்கோம்ல இப்போ இருட்டிருக்கோம்ல ஓகேயா வர சொல்லுங்க பார்த்து வர சொல்லுங்க no problem. Sure. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா Yes, Skanda Purana, it is mentioned about the glories of Jagannath Prasadam. Is that, even if it is stale, one should take the Prasadam. It is actually, that is, because Prasadam is always pure, you know. So even if it is spoiled, still it can be consumed. So that's the power of Prasadam. Anyway, so our point is, what I'm saying is that we are in temple, so we have to offer Krishna very nice palatable food. But if you are eating, if you are alone, if you are cooking for yourself, always better to eat something simple and then you offer and then you take.
yes,
And that
so
is
I will do
always
that.
the best. Yes, because Prabhupada is saying on conversation, Krishna's body is transcendental. Krishna's body is transcendental. He can eat whatever he wants, but our body is not transcendental, it's material. If you
Yes,
eat
so
like Krishna, then you will get disease. You cannot eat like Krishna. Krishna eats Chapan Bhog, 56 items he can eat, but you cannot eat 56 items. So as simple as possible. Very simple life. Balav na kailo, balav na podibe, balav na kaibo. You don't eat so much, don't dress yourself nicely. So the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instruction.
yes, Prabhu, I'll implement this, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Prabhu,
Mm.
just one more question. I'm sorry to take the time. So, Prabhu, actually, I just wanted to confirm this. Actually, sometimes, Prabhu, like I'll be having class and I will not be so much hungry, but I will just want to eat some fruits, just to be a little bit refreshed. So, like sometime I'll buy some mango and some apple, and the fruit shop akka is there. She's like actually she eats meat, but then she's slowly becoming devotee because I gave her one like Prabhupada book. I sold her one Prabhupada book, and she also has our Hare Krishna temple cards, and she's actually appreciating the moment. So since I'm like going there, and then I'm buying from her. Of course, she cuts it in a clean way, and then I offer it. Is that okay or not okay?
Yeah, since you go there, the sins are going away. See,
No, no, no. I'm
since
asking
you
about you, Prabhu.
since you go there, her sins are going away. I'm saying her sins, SINS.
Mhm.
Since you go there, her sins are going away. I said, yeah, it's good. See, It's a philosophy. It's very simple. Anything you take for your need, it will not bind you. Anything that you take for greed will bind you. Even the
Mm.
meat is also same thing. If you're eating meat only for self-preservation, it is not very much sinful. Eating meat for sense gratification, it is sinful, right? So you, so of course not for devotees. I'm saying for non-devotees, either eating meat once in a while, once in a year, or something like that when you're traveling or something you take. It is not that you're going to completely destroy because of that. They will taking something, but I think the urge is always there. If you're hungry and then you take something and then you offer to Krishna by your mind and then you eat it, it's okay. In fact, one conversation, one Prabhupada's time, like devotees were complaining about the Sankirtan party. Because Sankirtan party, they leave the temple and then they will come after a few months. They will not stay in the temple. They will leave and then they come after a few weeks. They will come 3 weeks, 4 weeks. They will come and then they will stay for 3, 4 days. Again, they take the van, take the bus, and then go for party and then go for village to village, town to town, book distribution. They're always busy like that. So the devotees are complaining to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, these people will fall down very soon. He said, Prabhupada said, why? Why they will fall down? Because they are not taking prasadam. They're eating all contaminated food outside, they will fall down. And Prabhupada said that if you distribute my book, anything you can eat. Prabhupada said. You distribute my book, you can eat anything. Prabhupada said. It
Yes, bro.
means, in other
I have
words,
seen this, bro. I have
it's
seen
not
this,
that.
bro. I have seen this.
It means if you are completely busy in preaching or serving Krishna 24 by 7, nothing can contaminate you. Nothing can contaminate you. Even if you eat some unoffered food, it's not going to bind you so much. You know why? There's also a verse from Bhagavatam about this. Vishwadev says, I like to eat through the mouth of my devotees than through the yajna, sacrifice. Do you know the verse? Vishwadev is saying that I like to eat through the mouth of my devotees. It means what? Krishna eat which is not offered, right? Will Krishna eat something which is already offered? Krishna will not eat the offered food, no. So Krishna says that I like to eat through the mouth of my devotees. It means that Vaishnava Bhojana, you're serving the Brahmanas. Even if you eat something which is not offered, it is not going to really contaminate you. If you are busy in service very, very 24 hours, 7, you're completely engaged in the Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Swaranam, Archana, Mandaram, nothing can bind a person who is doing this. You are spacing out and then calculating about your service hours, always complaining and comparing yourself with other people, and then trying to space out, looking for loophole. And then for you only, don't eat more, don't sleep more, like all these rules are there. You see, it's what, five, what? Five?
Have we said this one?
523. Yeah. Show me. Read. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Read this. Somebody else
Yeah.
can read.
Yes, Prabhu.
Others can read.
O respectful Brahmanas, as far as I am concerned, no one is equal or superior to the Brahmanas in this world. I do not find anyone comparable to them. When people know my motive, after performing rituals according to the Vedic principles, they offer food to me with faith and love through the mouth of a Brahmana. When food is thus offered unto me, I eat it with full satisfaction. Indeed, I derive more pleasure from the food offered in the way than from the food offered in the sacrificial fire.
Yeah. So Krishna, I like to eat from the mouth of the devotees, pure devotees. Of course, we are not pure devotees, but what I'm saying is that if you are anything, at least in a simple way, anything that you take for need, it is not going to bind you. If you're hungry and then you're trying to eat some fruits or something, that's not a big problem. But you're eating for greedy and then you're trying to eat, even if it is prasadam, it will kind of create some disturbance to you. Prasadam doesn't mean that you can eat so much. Prasadam also should be moderately eaten, not too much. Otherwise, it will increase the muscles. And then once the muscle is increased, then you won't have sex. Then you lose semen. All these things happens. You understand what I'm saying?
So, Prabhu, basically, like, she can cut fruits and I can offer.
She can cut fruits, but tell her to keep a knife which is not.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you
yeah.
take a knife with
Separate.
you now.
Yeah, separate.
Yeah,
Actually,
because
in
the
fact,
problem with these
yes,
people, the problem with these people is what, all these fruit vendors, what they do when they, because I saw when they are selling the fruit, and then suppose they're selling the jackfruit, no, they cut jackfruit and then they put one piece they eat, and then they'll continue. They have this kind of muchi way of thing. That's why it is always better if you can take and cut and take. It's always better. Why
yeah,
you
I
want
always
them to
ask
do
her,
this?
Prabhu. I asked because when I eat, of course, jackfruit I cannot cut. I don't know how to cut also, and it's so big. So I asked her to cut fresh for me. And like once I was asking her like, "Is this papaya like sweet before And then she was telling, "I don't think so, but I cannot taste right since you're offering to Krishna." So I was surprised. I'm like, "How do you know this?"
She will not eat that papaya, but her
Yes.
hands are not clean because she will eat something. So what you can do at least, Mataji, since she's also listening to you, you tell her, can you wash your hand before you cut for me?
Okay, I'll do that.
Understand?
Yeah.
Yes, but what is, can you please wash your hand because maybe eat something, because that will become contaminated the food. I cannot offer to Krishna. Can you please wash your hands and also make sure that of course mostly they don't use the fruit
Mm,
vendors, they have separate knife for cutting fruits.
mm,
They don't
mm,
eat for cutting meat or something mostly.
mm-hmm.
Just confirm that. It's okay.
Okay, I'll do like that then. So it's fine, right? It'll not contaminate me.
If you want contaminate, as long as you're busy in service.
Oh
If
my
you're
God.
busy in service, even prasadam can contaminate you. The whole idea is busy in service. That's
Yes,
it.
bro.
Always be Krishna conscious. Not Krishna conscious, even prasadam will. Why the devotees in temple are in modes sometimes? Eating only prasadam. We are not going restaurant eating. We are not eating prasadam only. Why
Mm,
sometimes some devotees in modes?
I don't know, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, because you cannot take too much prasadam, especially for self gratification. Yes, yes, say okay, lah, but gradually you should come out of it. Like
Yes,
you're
bro.
coming from your college and then coming to temple and then seeing many food varieties and then that's okay. But those who are staying here, they should know, you know, and then always offer others prashadam. The extra I will take, otherwise it's okay. I can take next year also. Okay. Sometimes சொல்லுங்க சரி நான் ஆஃபீஸில் இருக்கேன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஒரு சொல்லுங்க தேங்க்யூ.
Prabhu, I have a question, Prabhu. Actually, I wanted to know
Yes.
why Prabhupada started this movement ISKCON and why he came out from Gaudiya Mutt and why
He did not.
God brothers were envious of Prabhupada.
Prabhupada did not come out of Gaudiya. In fact, there are so many conversations and letters Prabhupada wrote to his supporters. Especially I think Madhav Maharaj, Prabhupada wrote. He's saying that actually, my dear Maharaj, I'm trying to preach here, and then my visa is going to expire, and then you please help to sponsor my visa or something, send some money. I can build some temple here and so many things we can do. I can be the worker of your mat. Prabhupada used this word. I can be the worker of your mat. Yeah? So you please help. But they never took it serious. They always envious of Prabhupada. Hmm.
Why, Prabhu? Why they were envious of Prabhupada?
Because they're conditioned souls. What do you expect from conditioned souls? When others are doing something, then you get envious for. They cannot see that because Prabhupada was never a sannyasi in the ashram, through proper brahmacharya. He was householder, and then suddenly he becomes sannyas. And then, like they were brahmacharis, sannyasis for many years, and suddenly one new sannyasi coming from Vrindavan, and then he's go to US, and then he want to do something. He's producing result, and then they got actually very much envious. Sri Prabhupada say that anyone who is getting envious, he cannot be Vaishnava. That's the quote from Prabhupada.
Prabhu.
There's a I can show the verse to you. Anyone who is I can try to find the verse. Anyone who is envious of the success of a Vaishnava is certainly not a Vaishnava himself, but is an ordinary mundane man. Envy and jealousy people are manifested by envy and jealousy are manifested by mundane people, not by Vaishnavas. Read this.
If a Vaishnava, by the mercy of the Lord, is empowered by him to distribute the Lord's holy name all over the world, other Vaishnavas become very joyful. That is, if they are truly Vaishnavas. One, one who is envious of the success of a Vaishnava is certainly not a Vaishnava himself, but an ordinary mundane man. Envy and jealousy are manifested by mundane people, not by Vaishnavas. Why should a Vaishnava be envious of another Vaishnava who is successful in spreading the holy name of the Lord?
Yeah, because Vaishnavas are called as Vaishnavana Nirmatsaram Satam. It says Nirmatsara. Matsara means no envy. Vaishnava cannot get envy. Hmm. But if
Yes,
someone is
Prabhu.
envious, then he is not a Vaishnava. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. You can see here this letter. This letter is
Garibol, I'm back. There was huge bee.
huh?
There was a huge bee that came inside the house, so I had to get it out.
Okay. See, this is August 1st, 1966, and wrote a letter to what is it? I just want to spell this. This man. This is Gopal letter, August 1, 1966.
So, okay, Prabhu.
Read this.
My, my dear Sripada Madhava Maharaja, please accept my humble sentiments, and I hope everything is going well in respect of your holiness, health, and preaching work. I hope that you are aware of the correspondence which I have been exchanging with Sriman Brahmachari Mangalini, and and you also know it that I am desiring to get him here in United States of America for my assistance. You may also know that I am trying to construct a temple of Sri Radha Krishna in New York, especially, and I was trying to get exchange from the government of India. I am very sorry to inform you that the government of India Finance Ministry has expressed in its inability to sanction exchange release from India, but the Indian embassy is in America at Washington has directly sanctioned to raise funds from the Indian residents in America and directly from the American citizens. The American foundations do not contribute anything to any institution or organization if it is not properly incorporated by the law of the land. So, to slightly answer. So, so far I have knowledge of the Indian residents in America. They are mostly engaged in local education or Indian government service in the embassy. Therefore, there is very little hope to get out from any substantial help for the proposed temple construction, which will require some billions of dollars. But if the Americans take the matter very seriously, there are many foundations. One of them alone can contribute such amount. I have therefore very recently incorporated one organization very recently within fortnight past under the name of International Society of for Krishna Consciousness, incorporated in USA. The trustees, the trustees of this organization are all American gentlemen, headed by one of the leading lawyers of the New York. Mr. Stephen Goldsmith, BSc MEC, and who comes regularly in my weekly classes and chants the Maha Mantra very devotedly. Now the chance for preaching the cult of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Western countries like America and Europe is practically established, and if the organization is properly managed, I am sure there will be no dearth of financial facilities from the American citizens. But still, I think the organization should have cooperation from all countries of the world, especially of India, and more especially from the Gaudiya Vaishnavas who are pledged to take the responsibility of preaching Chaitanya cult in every village and town of the world. I am therefore inviting the first cooperation from my God brothers in this great adventure. I am very much hopeful of the success of the attempt, and I am seeking your good consultation if it is possible to have full sympathetic cooperation of my God brothers in India in this adventure. Sriman Brahmachari Mangal Neeloi has already agreed to come here to assist me fully, but I wish that each and every one of the different government organizations may kindly send one person respected to work under my direction in these foreign countries and thus become individually a member of the international organization above mentioned. The qualification of such intending candidates must be that he must be able to speak in English or be well versed in playing whole kartul and or singing. If one is qualified with all the above qualifications, it is very good. Otherwise, he must be qualified at least one of them. So far, they are coming here. I shall take all the responsibility for passage and maintenance. Would kindly consider this proposal immediately and let me know your decision for return of the post.
Yeah,
For this,
so here we can see that here you can see that how Prabhupada is actually very much trying to work together and then cooperate. But Madhav Maharaj did not even reply this letter. They don't want to. You know, they don't want to work with Prabhupada and all those things. And they were not only that, and Prabhupada sent some disciples to India to the Gaudiya Math, and they are reinitiating Prabhupada disciples. We were trying to poison them, pollute them, saying that no, I reinitiate you. And then they gave a different name for them, and then they become your guru. You're talking bad about Prabhupada. 1945, Prabhupada issue order that none of my disciples should have anything to do with this Gaudiya Math. Letter to Vishwakarma, November 9, 1975. This letter, Srila Prabhupada said, I have now issued order that all my disciples should avoid all of my God brothers. They should not have any dealing with them, nor even correspondence, nor should they give them any of my books. Should they purchase any of their books? Should you visit any one of their temple? Please avoid them. Say Prabhupada that later. It means understand how much they're envious and how much they are trying to create trouble to Prabhupada. So what kind of Vaishnavas, what kind of Vaishnavas? If someone can get envious of others' success, how can they be Vaishnavas? Hmm?
yes, true, and also
Understand?
Prabhupada says that we should not hear anything outside of ISKCON. Now ISKCON is contaminated, so we can hear only ISKM lectures.
Here, Prabhupada, here Prabhupada, and then here I'm out of organization so much. Anyone who is very much loyal to Prabhupada, you can hear. But I don't see anyone outside ISKM.
Yes,
Outside
Prabhu.
ISKM, I don't see anyone like that. They
Yes,
always
Prabhu.
have some separate ideas, including HKM and all. They have some separate ideology they have, every one of them. So you should not hear anything other than ISKM, as you said. Because we are the real ISKM. We are real ISKCON.
Yes, Prabhu.
We are real ISKCON.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm. You got it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
Prabhu, actually, if there is a book, Prabhupada Leela Mitra, so it is,
Mm.
can we read that because it is written by devotee? No?
Yeah, you can read, but there are two. One is coming from Bangalore, one is coming from ISKCON, but ISKCON one is having slightly some stipulated or purposely, they are trying to distort the fact. So here the Bangalore version of the book.
Okay, Prabhu. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Very something.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Uh,
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. How are you?
Prabhu, after taking food, I cannot control my tongue, Prabhu. What should I do?
After eating food,
I cannot control my tongue.
you cannot roll your tongue.
Uh, Means I cannot control my tongue. I
You cannot.
after taking food, my consciousness become very badly affected, and I eat many things of outside, Prabhu.
Not good. If you eat outside food, you'll be disturbed. Anyway, you chant Hare Krishna and then pray to Krishna, and then you read more books, and then that will help to control your senses gradually. So it slowly, slowly, but you should not take outside food. The moment you take outside food, then you get contaminated. So you should
But
not take that.
Prabhu, what food I take, my mother cook. After that, I cannot control my tongue because uh, uh, I think their consciousness affect my consciousness also.
Mm. She's a vegetarian or not?
Yeah, yes, Prabhu. Food is cooked without onion, garlic.
But she is vegetarian or she eat meat outside?
No, Prabhu. She also don't eat onion, garlic.
She's a devotee.
No, he chanting Prabhu, but not devotee. Means he is not devoted with much.
Anyone who is chanting is devotee. Why you say she's not devotee? Anyone who is chanting, she is a devotee. What?
But
If she is
food is
chanting,
food is not offered, and that is given to dog first after cooking.
you give it a dog after cooking.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Why she is doing like that? So you teach her, you educate her. If she is chanting means she has to offer to Krishna, no? After eating, offering Krishna, if you want to offer the dog, it's okay. But why she is doing that? You have to teach her. Otherwise, definitely it will contaminate the consciousness because she is feeding to dogs first means what is the consciousness? Eat food offered to dog, then also will become a good. Clear. So try to teach her, try to tell her.
So Prabhu, I am trying to take only bread. Without dal or anything, I am taking bread, 2, 3 bread. But someday, when I take dal, my consciousness become very badly affected.
Bread means that you buy in outside, or you're talking about chapatis.
No, Prabhu,
Which bread?
chapatis only.
But there's also cooked food only, no?
Prabhu,
Best is you
chapati.
talk to your mother and then you talk to your mother and then you teach her. You explain her. She's chanting. She should understand. If she's not chanting, then I will understand she won't accept you. But since she is chanting, she may accept you. She may accept your point. Clear. So you talk to your mother, hmm, try to help and pray to Krishna also, so that your mother can understand. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Very well. Okay,
I
Gaurav
have
Shakti
never,
Prabhu.
I have
Yeah.
never taken prasadam in my lifetime, Prabhu.
Wow. Now you pray to Krishna. You pray to Krishna, he will understand that, you are aspiring for prasadam, and definitely Krishna will fulfill you. Fulfill it. He's sitting in your heart only, not very far. Whatever you were thinking, Krishna is also watching. See, I'm feeling very sad for you that you don't take prasadam. But you just pray to Krishna and Prabhupada, and they can help, they can do it. Why they cannot do it? Hmm? Don't worry, Krishna will take care of you. The Gaura Shakti Prabhu, I have one question from the Q for the Q&A session. How to increase our faith in the Supreme Lord? Thank you very much. Jai Sri Prabhupada. That's why we read books. That's why we read books. You know, books will increase your faith. That's why the purpose of reading book is to increase your faith. Because if you want to love a person, you should know more about that person. Like in our days when we were young, like that time we don't have this Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. We don't have any video games and computer games. It's all not too much. So what we do, we are more on actually. We don't have emails and all. We have to send. Say I want to issue birthday, I'll send birthday card for you. And then so if you like a person, like a movie hero, what we do is that we try to collect his photos, we try to get his autograph, and then we try to know his father name, mother name, and then how many children he has. So we have to have, and then we also have stamp about the person, collect the stamp collection of that particular person. We do all these things. So my idea is that if you want to love a person or increase the love towards a person, and for that you should know more about the person. If you want to increase the faith in Krishna, then you should read more books. The more and more you read the philosophy from the bona fide Acharya, then you are actually your conviction about the person increases. The more you read Prabhupada books, then your faith in Prabhupada increases. For example, Sri Sundar Gopal Prabhu told me that first time when he read this book, Bhagavad Gita, and then he just take the book and then just started reading. And then you know how heavy person Sundar Gopal Prabhu is. He's very strong, very strong and heavy personality. No compromise. You cannot. It's very. He'll just tell on your face. He will tell. A very heavy personality. And then he never surrendered to anybody and all. He's not a person who surrender and then please tell me, please guide me. He's not that kind of person. You know. But he said that after I read the Bhagavad Gita once, then he said that I want to give my life for this person. See, Sundar Gopal Prabhu is after reading Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada said that who is this person, Srila Prabhupada? This person, Srila Prabhupada. I want to give my life for him. I want to surrender to him. That is the faith increases by knowledge. And after that, then you go to the Guru. And after that, you go to Guru, then you get devotional services. Once you get devotional services, then your dirty things goes away. Then you become very fixed up. That's why Prabhupada says every day, 1 hour you must read book. 1 hour you must read book. But reading book, can I go back to Godhead? No. I cannot go back to Godhead by reading book. No. Just by reading book, can I go back? No. But it will increase your uh, faith. The faith will lead to take you to Nishta Bhakti, pure devotional service. Then you get some love for Krishna, and then you go back to Godhead. How to increase the faith? Increase the philosophy. Read the books and know more and more and more and more about him. And then get pleasure in talking about him, hearing about him. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Archanam, Mandaram, Dasyam. So, and also another thing, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, if nothing is working out in your life, nothing is happening, everything is failure, all problem for me, then what is Bhaktivinoda Thakur says? Anybody know? Anybody know? What is advice of Bhaktivinoda Thakur? Anybody? Umesh
And
Prabhu? Nabish?
No, Prabhu.
I don't know I can find it or not. Uh, Bhaktivinoda Thakur say nothing is happening in your life, just go sit in front of Vaishnava. Just go sit where Vaishnava is sitting. Don't talk, don't hear. I mean, not required. Just go and sit. Just go and sit wherever Vaishnava is there. That is enough. That's the chance. Just by sitting in the place where Vaishnava is sitting, Oh, then that will give all auspiciousness in your life. That's a point. So the association of a saintly personalities,
I
of
shared
pure
in the. I
devotees.
shared down, Prabhu.
You got it?
Yes, I had it saved. Actually,
And greatness.
Ramanujacharya is saying this. Yes, Prabhu. From Bhaktya Loka by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. The foremost instruction of Sri Ramanujacharya is this: if you cannot purify yourself by any endeavor whatsoever, then just go and sit with the association of the Vaishnavas and you'll achieve all auspiciousness.
That's how there is one fool who got transformed. There was a fool. He don't know anything. He's a born loser. And then he's always feeling negative, and then he don't know what his life is going to do for him. He was not, nothing was happening good for the fool. And that fool was sitting in front of Sri Sudal Gopal Prabhu every day, 2 hours, 3 hours. That's why I'm sitting in front of you and talking. I am that fool. And working in Singapore, I had no clue, in my life what I'm going to do. And I'm not technically good. And I mean, of course, I was working. I'm always average in everything. I'm always average, not a first class. I don't fail also. And I'm average in everything. I thought, what is life and where I'm leading to, and I don't know anything about my life. So, and I every day in Singapore, when I was working, my routine is like this. After I met the devotees, I'll go to the office. I was staying outside. I go to the office and then I'll come back to the temple in the evening, and then I'll go to the fourth floor where the prasadam is there. Of course, first I take darshan of Krishna, and then I'll go up, and then I will go and then take some prasadam. After that, there will be some, like a big amount of vessels ready for me. I will wash all the vessels every day. After washing all the vessels, I'll go down to third floor, and then I will chant few rounds by looking at Mother Mohan, Radha Mother Mohan, the beautiful deity in the universe. I just look at him and then I'll chant few rounds, and then I'll go open the office, go and sit in front of Prabhu. I'll just sit there. Then Prabhu will tell so many things. He will say, take this sloka book, read that, read this quote, that quote, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya. I won't ask any question. I'll just go and sit. I won't ask anything. And then he will talk to me, explain me, and then slowly, slowly he made me strong spiritually. Then by listening to him only, some results are coming a little bit. When then I got convinced, oh, I also can do something in my life. Otherwise, I thought I'm a born loser. I don't know anything. So that's what this was. Ramanujacharya is saying, just go and sit where Vaishnava is there. That will increase your faith. That's why Lava Madre Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoya. Lava Madre. Just go and sit with the devotees Vaishnava. Just like istagoshti. What we're doing here.
Oh, did Prabhu freeze?
Yes, he freeze. Did we all freeze or?
No, I can. I think Prahlad Prabhu is
No,
missing.
I think
I
only
can.
Prabhu has some network. I think so. Network issue.
Yeah, I know.
Where's Prabhu seems frozen.
No, he is moving.
Hare
No,
Krishna,
no.
Shama Govinda Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisance. So God is to Shla Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandava Pranam Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Prabhu. Please
Prabhu,
accept
please
my
accept my
humble
humble
obeisances.
obeisances.
All glories to
All
Prabhupada.
glories to Srila
Hare
Prabhupada.
Krishna, Bhutana Krishna,
Krishna, dear Prabhu, please
Prabhu,
accept my humble obeisances of
Krishna
Vishla
Prabhu, please
Prabhupada.
accept my humble
Kalpata
obeisances. All glories
Vishwa
to Srila Prabhupada. All
Prasini
glories to all of
Vachapastanam
you.
Bhavani Vaishnavi Namo Namah.
I'm sorry to disturb by
Abhishek
Mishra
Prasna
Pranam.
Devasya Paditanam Pavane Vaishnava Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very nice to be here in this
Mute.
Sangha. Somehow, unfortunately, I have not been able to follow up with so many things that's been going on in the Hare Krishna League, Vaishnava Sangha. It's too overwhelming for me, honestly. I came through that group, but now unfortunately, I'm not able to take your association. just quite hectic here.
Prabhu, actually, unmute Prabhu. Prahlad Prabhu.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We simply go and sit. That will give all kind of auspicious results. And that's what my practical lesson also in my life. If you want to increase your faith, just read Prabhupada books and talk to the Vaishnavas. Then after that is
Yes,
your
Prabhu.
job. Once your faith is established, then you have to fly yourself. Then you have to follow Prabhupada. That's it. Yes, Luis Prabhu, you want to show that? He sent me also. I could not even see that. I can see here, you can show.
Yes, Prabhu.
I was quite busy after I come from Singapore. We don't have much time and the target is big. And all our devotees also new, no? You're learning. Oh, you made a book, huh?
Yes, Prabhu. His Grace Saswati Prabhu told me to format it nicely in a nice PDF to send him. So I transcribed his entire Ritvik reply to Amog Leela Prabhu, and now I have just doing that.
So you're making a book or
Yes,
what?
Prabhu. The whole book is just his transcribed reply, argument and reply to Amog Leela Das from that video. So I made one very nice one. I actually wanted to show you
Very nice.
this also because I'm making one for each. For example, I'm making also, I'll transcribe the Ritvik as it is video by His Grace Nimanita Prabhu also. You can see here. Very nice wallpaper I made for that. So this is also coming soon. So this one will be against Kishwara Gauranga Das from the video. And also, I think yours also. This is actually what I wanted to offer. But
Tamal Krishna.
yes, Prabhu. The Vishwashi Tamal Krishna video, right? I'm going to transcribe that and I'm going to write this also as a book. So we'll have 3 volumes. This is 1 volume. Then, yeah.
Okay. Good service.
Yes, Prabhu.
Very nice, Prabhu.
Jai Shri Prabhupada.
It will be a book format.
Yes, Prabhu. Very nice. Nicely, it has all been transcribed to fit the
Very
level of
nice.
people. So all this is here now. So we have everything and a book also, and we can cite also. Maybe maybe if it is possible, we can incorporate this into the reading sessions also, if possible. Very useful, I think.
Very good.
Whoa.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, Laboha and Prabhu. Prabhu Arjuna said trying to control your mind is harder than controlling the real man. He was a pure devotee. And since they're the most fallen, how it is possible for us to focus on controlling the Mahamudra without thinking and just focusing? The answer is there in the same chapter. Let's go to the same chapter. What Krishna says. Chapter number, which chapter it is? Chapter number 6, verse number 36. Verse number 35. Verse number 35, you can show. 635. You want to read this, Laboha Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Translation. Lord Sri Krishna said, Almighty son of Kunti, it is undoubtedly very difficult to curb the restless mind, but it is possible by suitable practice and by detachment.
So 2 weapons Krishna is telling to control the mind, or subdue the mind, you can say. One is actually practice. Practice means failure also. There is practice. Practice doesn't mean that Prabhu, I'm trying to control, but I'm failing. Hey, that's a practice. Practice means you fail. Let us practice. Sometimes you control, sometimes you cannot control, sometimes, you follow the principles, sometimes you don't follow principles, sometimes you chant 16 times, sometimes you chant 2 rounds. So the practice should go on until you master it. So I'm trying for 2 years, still I'm not able to master. Okay, try one more year, no problem. Third year also you can try. Keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. If you cannot finish it this life, then continue next life. No problem. Yeah. So don't be over anxious about this progress in the spiritual life, because all of us doesn't have the same package. You see, all of us are not same. Lebokha and Prabhu, you are actually not an Indian birth. You are completely, not even related to India. So your body is completely different from us, right? So for you, it takes some extra time. The one who born in India at least have little bit of the basics of all these things. So it is little easy for us, but of course we cannot take it granted. I'm saying. Why I'm saying is that you don't need to be over stressed about I'm not able to control my senses. No, Krishna says suitable practice. What is suitable practice? Chant 16 rounds. Or try to chant 16 rounds. When Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, you don't even try to chant 16 rounds. Even if you chant 1 round, it is okay, but do the 1 round properly. And after that, you make it 2 rounds. Then you make it 3 rounds. Do proper rounds and increase to 16. Not 16, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says you increase your rounds. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. So there is practice, suitable practice, and then you gradually master your hearing process and chanting. And then, then next thing, detachment. Then detach. These two keys to curb the mind. Clear? Show the
Yes,
purport.
Prabhu, very clear.
Show the purport. Read this, read this.
The difficulty of controlling the obstinate mind, as expressed by Arjuna, is accepted by the personality of God. At the same time, he suggests that by practice and detachment, it is possible. What is that practice? In the present age, no one can observe the strict rules and regulations of placing oneself in a sacred place, focusing the mind on the super soul, restraining the senses and mind, observing celibacy, remaining alone, except by the practice of Krishna consciousness. However, one engages in 9 types of devotional service to the Lord. The first and foremost of such devotional engagement is hearing about Krishna. This is a very powerful transcendental method for purging the mind of all misgivings. The more one hears about Krishna, the more one becomes enlightened and detached from everything that
Dara.
draws the mind away from Krishna. By detaching the mind from the activities not devoted to the Lord, one can very easily learn vairagya. I don't know how to pronounce this, Prabhu. Vairagya means detachment from matter and engagement of the mind in spirit. In personal spiritual detachment is more difficult than attaching the mind to the activities of Krishna. This is practical because by hearing about Krishna, one becomes automatically attached to the Supreme Spirit. The attachment is called Parishvanubhava, spiritual satisfaction. It is just like the feeling of satisfaction a hungry man has for every morsel of food he eats. The more one eats while hungry, the more one feels satisfaction and strength. Similarly, by discharge of devotional service, one feels the transcendental satisfaction as the mind becomes detached from material objectives. It is something like curing a disease by expert treatment and appropriate diet. Hearing of the transcendental activities of the Lord is therefore expert treatment for the mad mind, and eating the foodstuff offered to Krishna is the appropriate diet for the suffering patient. This treatment is the process of Krishna consciousness.
Prabhu, you're muted, Prabhu.
Prabhu, you are unmute, bro. Prabhu, you are unmute.
So, Krishna, this is a secret Krishna gives. Abhyasena to kaunteya vairagyena. Two things. Abhyasa means practice, vairagya means detachment. These two things we have to follow. When you do this, then one day we can control the mind. Bro, how long it takes? But that I cannot tell. But what to do if I cannot control? Keep trying. That is practice. Suppose you want to join the Indian cricket team and you cannot question how many years I should practice. As long as you join the team, you must practice. As long as you can join the team, you have to practice. Right? So sometimes it can go beyond this life also. Clear?
Yes, clear, Prabhu. Very clear.
We came to Sami Prabhu's house to taste nectar. Nityananda Prabhu. Prabhu, in today's lecture, you mentioned how parents never show us the bills and expenses they incur for us, but only ask for our love. And similarly, Krishna always sent. You also cite those questions saying that we honor Krishna Prasadam once sins are reduced. However, I have noticed that some people who regularly honor Krishna Prasadam, which my brother or I give them, or still continue to complain, show us your bills and criticize us. Because I just ask you this, bro, I want to ask in that situation, how should I follow instruction in dealing with them properly? Can you be more clear? You want to speak? I can understand better.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu. So, Hare Krishna. Uh,
Yeah.
we kept on giving food to so many of our relatives, Prabhu, Krishna Prasadam.
Mm.
And yet, like how you mentioned in today's lecture, no, unki ivlo expenses panna, I put diaper for you. That's how they come and talk. And then you will be like, what Krishna conscious is this? Did Krishna tells you do your dharma? I'll be like, show where did Krishna tell? They again, like, you can't do anything, so you just keep quiet. But I want to know, like,
No.
are they like growing spiritually?
Normally parents won't speak like that, but sometimes they speak like that to wake you up. You see, normally your parents won't talk like that. A father and mother, they doesn't want anything from you, but sometimes they can use this as a strategy to wake you up because they may think that you're wasting your time. I mean, they may think because they may think that you're not making enough income or maybe they want you to become more materially successful. Sometimes they chastise. Oh, you are a useless, you are a fool. You don't know what you're doing. Sometimes they do this. So otherwise, the father, mother, they don't behave like that unless they are demons like Hiranyakashipu or something. Normally, it may not be the case, especially in India. They don't do that. They want you to get successful, but we don't need to accept their philosophy because we are non devotees. They don't understand what you're doing and all these things. So my point is that just ignore it. Just ignore it, and then you carry on with your. Don't criticize them at the same time. The best thing is that you have to understand that they are in a very pitiable condition. They are since because they are not having the mercy of your Prabhupada, they are in so fallen stage, and then they think, that this is there, no, in the Bhagavad Gita. You can see chapter 18, verse number 30, 30, verse number 30, 18:30. You can see this. Read this.
O son of Pritha, that understanding by which one knows what ought to be done and what ought not to be done, what is to be feared and what is not to be feared, what is binding and what is liberating, is in the mode of goodness.
The devotees are in this position. So you are very clear that what to do and what not to do, whom to talk, whom not to talk, what to eat, what not to eat, what time to wake up, what time we should not sleep, and then what time we should not be awake, whom to hang around, and then whom to spend time, and then whom to donate, whom not to donate. So all these things. That's why you are called as mode of goodness. You have very clarity in the mind. Next sloka.
O son of Pritha, that understanding which cannot distinguish between religion and religion, between action and that should be done and action that should not be done, that is in the mode of passion.
So sometimes it happens that you don't know, Prabhu, this is right or that is right. I don't know, Prabhu. Normally people, common people, innocent people, they are in this category. Or they will also go to temple, they will also go to pub, they think it's okay. Sometimes they think that helping the poor is also devotional service. So likewise, they are completely confused about what to do and what not to do, and which is right, which is not right. They are very confused, whom to fear, whom not to fear. That means sabuddhi, what is that? Sabuddhi Rajasa. What is that? Sanskrit? Sanskrit? Mm. Sabuddhihi Rajasi. Sabuddhihi Rajasi. Prachanati Buddhihi Rajasi. See, it means that mind is in mode of passion. Next one.
That understanding which considers irreligion to be a religion and religion to be a religion under the spell of illusion and darkness and strives always in the wrong direction, O Partha,
Yeah.
is in the mode of ignorance.
It's about the fools. They think right as wrong, wrong as right. Going to temple is waste of time. Going to pub is very good time. Making money is a wonderful thing in life. Spending time with sadhus is waste of time. Taking curry food is very good thing, very good for health, but taking prasadam is not nutritious. And then outside food, hotel food, which is cooked by karmis for money making, the very pure food in five-star hotel. But in temple prasadam, when they take, this is contaminated food. You see, these kind of people are called as mode of ignorance. They're always in tamogun. But if one of them happen to be your father, mother, uncle, auntie, what to do? So we can just pray for them. We can just pray to Krishna to give them intelligence for them because we were also once upon a time like them. In some part of life or some part of birth, once upon a time, we were also in that position. Right? This kind of, I was also one life talking like that. Even this life also, before coming to Krishna conscious, what you're doing. So we have to simply pray to Krishna, my dear Lord, please give them intelligence. Nothing else we can do. Nothing else we can do. Mhm. So you keep giving prasadam. Don't worry what they say. Just take from this ear and leave from that ear. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu, understood, Prabhu.
Mm. Hare
They
Krishna.
also chant, Prabhu, so they have any benefit, right?
Of course, chanting, and it's called Jnana Sukriti. But of course, Prabhu, you see, like one day everybody must come to Krishna. That's why Alvar says, Vaikuntam Puguvadu Vanavar Vidiye, in Tamil language. Vaikuntam Puguvadu Vanavar Vidiye. It means anybody, every living entities, one day must go to Vaikuntha Loka. That's your fate. That's your fate. What is that story? What the movie is there? What is the climax of the movie? Oh, he went back to God. That's the climax for all of us. All our story will end like that. Even actually the dog and the fish and anything that you surround you, all living entities. What is the ultimate climax in the material world is that, yes, finally went back to God. You may turn pure devotee and then you make advance, went back to God. But which life? How many lives he has to take? That varies. That varies person to person. So what he had to do is that he simply pray to Krishna and then, my dear Lord, you please give them intelligence to him so that he appreciate his prasadam. My dear Lord, you please purify him through this prasadam. Some or other is chanting Hare Krishna. So what we do in the immature stage, we try to confuse them with all the philosophy, and then make them feel like they are demons. And then you agitate them, and then you poke their false ego, and then they start hating Krishna. In the name of preaching, we agitate them because you read something doesn't mean that you don't know anything. You also just give some space for him, and one day he will become also pure. Especially if the person is already chanting Hare Krishna, you already got connected to Krishna. That you leave it, none of your business after this. Your job is to make him chant and read Prabhupada book. That's it. You start doing it, then you just don't involve in this. That Krishna will take care. It will take this life, next life, 2, 3 lives, 4, 5 lives. It takes some time. But the process will take its own time. Depends upon the karma baggage, how much baggage you have, how much you want to give it up. Are you ready for giving up completely, or only a little bit portion you want to give it up? Because the free will, right? All these things. Clear. So we should not be judgmental. That's why one of the quality of Vaishnava is that is not judgmental. Just do your duty and give prasadam, and then and it will be all right.
Understood,
He's
bro.
chanting, yeah, it is very nice. Very nice. Will make good process. And not be there. My mother also, until now, she's not chanting seriously. But one thing is, she's just going to the Vishnu temple near my house, just like I'm managing a temple there. Here, she's doing it there. She's not in charge, but still, she does, buy some, collect some donations, and then we make some nice outfit for the deities, and then conduct some festival. So she's coordinating all these things. So by that, she will make some trouble. My mother is not, so I'm not forcing them. My father is a Shiva devotee, hardcore Shiva devotee, my father. His name itself is Namasivayam. He's hardcore Shiva devotee.
Yes, bro.
I was like that. So that's hard. It's hard to change a person. It takes some time. It takes some time. So that we have to leave to Krishna. Maybe next life. Maybe after that. Mm,
Understood,
That's
bro.
it. You have to handle your spiritual life. That's a most important thing.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Prabhu, I have a doubt, Prabhu. Actually, in
Mm.
Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, text number 18, Krishna says that one who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is intelligent among men. Actually, I didn't understand this, Prabhu. What is inaction in action and action in inaction, Prabhu?
So it means action in action, inaction in action. It means that devotee is always busy, whole day is busy, but it is in action. He's seeing inaction in action. As we come to the temple, all devotees are always busy,
Yes,
right?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
That is actually seeing this inaction in the action. And the action in action, same thing. Because even though action, but it is in action. Right?
Prabhu,
Because
still
the
I didn't
devotees when
understand.
they because
Still
when
I
the
didn't understand,
devotee
Prabhu.
because when the devotee when he is working very sincerely and for the pleasure of Krishna, even though it is an action, it's an inaction. Just like we are
Oh,
we are trying to make money, right? We have a Goshala, and then we are trying to make some money with the Goshala profits. We are trying to make some money with the vermicompost. We are also doing some catering program. We are trying, and then we are also trying to start some kind of education for the kids. At the same time, we are also increasing our prasad distribution program, collecting money. So many things we are doing now.
yes, Prabhu.
So this action, it is considered as action by outside people. But the devotee see an inaction in that action.
Oh,
Inaction, what is inaction?
not
You
doing
know
any
what is
work.
inaction?
Not doing any work.
That's why you don't understand. Okay, that is not inaction. What is inaction? Who knows what is inaction?
Akarma Prabhu, there is no material reaction.
No reactions to that.
Ah, Akarma means what?
Work which frees one from
What
the
is
material
akarma?
world, or transcendental work.
Yeah, means akarma. It means the work that expect no result, or other words, you offer your result to Krishna. That is akarma. So karma, vikarma. Karmano bodhavyam, bodhavyam cha vikarmanah. Akarmanastu kaunteya kahana karmano gadi. 417. That's one verse before what you said. 417. Or we can go from 416. Just go to 416. Read this translation.
Even the intelligent are bewildered in determining what is action and what is inaction. Now I shall explain to you what is action, knowing which you shall be liberated from all misfortune. What would also prove?
Read, read the purpose, yeah.
Action in Krishna consciousness has to be executed in accord with the examples of previous bona fide devotees. This is recommended in the 15th verse. Why such action should uh, not be independent will be explained in the next in the text to follow. To act in Krishna consciousness, one has to follow the leadership of authorized persons who are in a line of discipline succession. As explained in the beginning of this chapter, the system of Krishna consciousness was first narrated to the sun god. The sun god explained to his son Manu. Manu explained to his son Ivasku, and the system is current on this earth
Okay,
from that
you
very
read
beginning.
this and then read 17, read 18 also. Translation
Okay,
and
bro.
purport until 18. Somebody is here and talk to them, okay? You keep
Okay,
reading
bro.
until then. If you want, you can take turns also. Okay, very
Okay,
good.
bro. Therefore, one has to follow in the footsteps of his previous authorities in the line of distribution succession. Otherwise, even the most intelligent men will be bewildered regarding the standard actions of Krishna consciousness. For this reason, the Lord decided to instruct Arjuna in Krishna consciousness directly. Because of the direct instruction of the Lord to the Arjuna, anyone who follows in the footsteps of Arjuna is certainly not bewildered. It is said that one one cannot ascertain the ways of religion simply by imperfect experimental knowledge. Actually, the principles of the religion can only be laid down by the Lord Himself. Dharmam stu sakshat bhagavad pranitam. No one can manufacture a religious principle by the imperfect speculation. One must follow in the footsteps of great authorities like Brahma, Shiva, Narada, Manu, and Kumaras. Yeah. So, Kumaras, Kapila, Prahlada, Bhishma, Sukadeva Goswami, Yamaraja, Chanakya, and Bali Maharaj. With the mental speculation, one cannot ascertain what is religion or self-realization. Therefore, out of causeless mercy to his devotees, the Lord explains directly to Arjuna what action is and what inaction is. Only action performed in Krishna consciousness can deliver a person from the entanglement of the material existence. So the next verse for the intricacies of actions are very hard to understand. Therefore, one should know properly what action is, what forbidden action is, and what inaction is. If one is serious about liberation from material bondage, one has to understand the distinctions between action, inaction, and unauthorized action. One has to apply oneself in such analysis of action, reaction, and the previous perverted actions because it is very difficult subject matter to understand Krishna consciousness and action according to its mood. One has to learn one's relationship with the Supreme. One, one who has learned perfectly knows that every living entity is an eternal servitor of the Lord, and that consequently one has to act in Krishna consciousness. The entire Bhagavad Gita is directed toward this conclusion. Any other conclusions against this consciousness and its attendant actions or vikarmas or prohibited actions. To understand all this, one has to associate with authorities in Krishna consciousness and learn the secret from them. This is as good as learning from the Lord directly. Otherwise, even the most intelligent persons will be bewildered. Prabhu, next question. One who sees inaction in action and action in action is intelligent among men, and he is the transcendent. He is in this transcendental position. Although engaged in all sorts of activities, a person acting in Krishna consciousness is naturally free from all bonds of karma. His activities all are performed for Krishna. Therefore, he does not enjoy or suffer any effects of work. Consequently, he is intelligent in human society, even though he is engaged in all sorts of activities for Krishna. Akarama means without reaction to work. The impersonate ceases fruitive activities out of fear, so that the resultant action may not be a stumbling block on the path of self-realization. But the person is knows rightly his position as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Personality of God. Therefore, he engages himself in the activities of Krishna consciousness because everything is done for Krishna. He enjoys only transcendental happiness in the discharge of this service. Those who are engaged in this process are known to be without desire for personal sense gratification. The sense of eternal servitude to Krishna makes one immune to all sorts of reactionary element of earth. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Hello, is anyone there?
Haribol, yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, I have a doubt.
Haribol.
What do you all mean by uncooked food? The first time I'm hearing this. Uncooked food means like what?
Salad and stuff. Not literally
Sorry?
raw, but just like salad and the like.
Salad.
Yeah, for example.
Okay.
Raw fruit also.
Yeah,
When
raw
you eat
fruits
raw
also.
fruit.
Yeah.
And raw vegetable also, you can eat raw vegetable just like salad dressed in all
Like
the
carrot.
way, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Some
Salad,
vegetables
carrot.
you should cook. Some vegetables you should cook little bit too.
Yeah, potato and all hard, no?
Yeah, you have
But
to cook.
not so much like
Yeah.
we need to preserve the nutrient inside the vegetable. Some vegetable are very fragile. We should not overcook them. It should be very quick. Just like the Chinese. The Chinese, they just do it very rapidly, you know, quickly. The cook process for the vegetable. So it preserves all the nutrients inside.
Thank you, Prabhu.
All glory Shri Prabhupada.
Haribol.
Hi, Krishna, you there?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. That is inaction, action, inaction. So inaction, if you understood now?
Yes, Prabhu. Actually, if we work for Krishna, there is no reaction of karma.
Yeah. That's why devotees see very clearly the differences. It means action, inaction, and action means a very clear understanding about what is action. What is even though you're acting, but you are actually in action. Mm.
Yes, Prabhu.
But you see, inaction. Uh, what is inaction actually? Interesting. What is inaction in action? It means just like you see that Gaurav Shakti Prabhu is driving car now. But where is he going? He'll be going to do some kirtan somewhere, or he'll be going to cook for the Lord, or some seva. So that's why even though there is an action, but that is inaction. But at the same time, there will be some sadhus. They'll be sitting simply and closing the eyes, but the mind is talking. Oh, I think this person is nice, that person is bad, he is like that, he don't like me, I don't like you. I mean, like, even though his inaction is quiet, but action is going on by mind, intelligence, and false ego. So many things are going on. That's why Prabhupada says that Maunavrata doesn't mean just close the mouth. Because the person, his mouth is closed, but he will talk everything by the hands. He will say, come here, go there, everything will talk by the hands. What kind of Maunavrata it is? That is what action, inaction, action in inaction. Even though it's inaction, but action is there. That's why you have
Yes,
to
Prabhu.
understand that even though you are quiet, but still your body is talking, your intelligence is talking, there is action is going on. Because action is what karmana, manasa, vacha. Action is by mind, intelligence, and also by body also. That's the
Yes,
explanation.
Prabhu. Now I understood, Prabhu.
Yes, I think that's it. It's going like before, huh? No, just question answers.
Yes, Prabhu, same.
Already 7:30. Okay, because more people, no, all new people this time, new batch. I think it's okay. So how are you, Praveen Prabhu? You are there?
Yes, Prabhu, I am here, Prabhu.
Okay. Hyderabad, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
How are you?
I'm doing great, Prabhu. Thank you.
Very happy to see in the morning chanting also you're coming.
Yes, Prabhu. In fact,
Very happy to see.
I regularly talk to Gaur Sikti Prabhu
Mm.
on a daily basis. He motivates me um, largely, Prabhu. So he's a great guy, to be honest. Okay, so
Mm.
he motivates me to to chant more rounds, and try to read more books. Okay, like the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, or Nectar of Instructions. Okay, so he guides me a
Mm.
lot. Okay, I'm very much thankful to him.
Oh, Hari Bol.
Wow.
Mahaprasadam ki jai.
Yeah, very well.
Awesome.
Prabhu, why you showed Prabhu? Now I will come to temple, Prabhu.
After all this talk about Prashadam, then let us see so nice Prashadam.
I feel like we can gain many members in the movement just by offering them prasadam.
You
Mute,
are mute,
Prabhu, you're
Prabhu.
muted.
Prabhu, you are
You mute.
Now, when I said that, Aditya Prabhu, if he's there, he will think. Arya is here. He will think, you're talking too much about
Prabhu,
uncooked food, you're nicely eating the cooked food.
No,
Prabhu,
Prabhu, nothing like that, Prabhu.
now I coming to temple, Prabhu, because you showed Prasad.
Actually,
Prabhu.
some workers came, so I said, is there any prasadam for them? But after giving, they thought it is for me. They just brought it.
Who
Anyway,
cooked Prabhu in the evening?
today Sham going through, that's why I was showing. He
Oh,
cooked.
very nice.
Mm.
Oh, Sham Prabhu, you know Tubka, Prabhu? You know Tubka.
He's a very good cook.
Oh,
He's a good cook. Mm. Yes, going to carry on. Mm. So he's guiding
So
you, huh? Gaurav Shakti Prabhu is guiding.
yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Mm. How many rounds you're chanting now?
40 rounds, Prabhu.
Recording in progress.
Wait.
Per week or per week or per day?
Per day, Prabhu.
Per day.
Yes, Prabhu. In fact, my
40 rounds.
Yes, bro. In fact, see, I have fixed this time frame, okay, between 4 a.m. and 11 a.m. Okay, I use this only for chanting and devotional because my office work generally starts at 11 a.m. Okay, so nobody
Mm.
will disturb me before 11 a.m. So I'm glad that I have got that time. Okay, so I will utilize that.
Just carry on.
Yeah. So I utilize that time only for this devotional service. Okay. And that's why in between I talk to Gaur Shakti Prabhu as well. Okay. So that's how it is going on right now.
Did you say you are a doctor? I forgot.
No,
What are you?
I am in IT, Prabhu. I'm a software engineer.
IT. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Software engineer.
Yes, Prabhu. And last week, while talking to you ordered me to visit ISKM Pondicherry on the occasion of this
Yes.
Janmashtami. So, in fact, I am
Yes.
really curious to visit. Okay, so if you permit, I will definitely come to
Please.
Pondicherry.
Please
Prabhu.
come. All of you can come because we have so much of work. This Janmashtami.
So, can you please give me 5 minutes of your time offline? I
Yeah.
just want to talk to you. I have something to say to share with you. If you can give me
If you
5 minutes of
if you want, you can do after the meeting. You can call me, no problem.
sure, Prabhu. Yeah.
After this meeting, because we're all waiting, no.
Yes,
After this
yes.
meeting is over, you have my number, right? Personal number you
Yes,
have, right?
I have your number, Prabhu.
So you call me.
Sure,
We
Prabhu.
can talk. No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Are you reading Prabhupada books?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
What book you're reading?
I'm currently reading Bhagavad Gita. Okay. I have completed reading this book, Nectar of Instructions. I'm going to start the Ishopanis maybe today or tomorrow if possible. Okay. And simultaneously, I have a plan to start this Bhagavatam as well. I have read this Bhagavatam here and there. Okay, not in a proper order. Okay, this time I have a plan to go in a sequential order.
How long you practicing Krishna consciousness, you said?
Around 7 to 8 years, bro.
Okay, 8 years.
Yeah. Okay. And I don't want to miss
How
it
long you are
because
chanting?
that's 7 to
16
8 years.
rounds?
Yeah, 7 years, bro. But I have increased my rounds recently because I'm already 41 years. I don't want to lose this time. Okay, so so I want to get engaged myself in this chanting more and more.
What book you read? Small book?
Krishna
Mm.
and the Nectar of Devotion. There is one book called Q&A, question and answers. Okay, I don't remember that book
Mm.
exactly. Okay,
Mm.
when I was in Chennai, I was
Mm.
with ISKCON. Okay, Chennai ISKCON.
Mm. Mm.
I started reading those books. Okay, I bought those books. Krishna book, question and answers. Perfect. Yeah, perfect questions and perfect answer. And
Mm.
the Nectar of Devotion.
Mm. Good.
I don't remember it,
You
Prabhu.
understand?
It's near. It was situated near Adayar. Okay, that is one. I think it's it's a branch of ISKCON Bangalore, if I'm not wrong.
Through.
Trivanmayar, yes, exactly, bro. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. It's a villa, actually. What is it? It's called, it's not villa. What is it called? A hotel. They purchase it.
Mm-hmm.
It was having a swimming pool and so many
Resort.
things.
Is it resort?
Resort, yeah.
Yeah.
They purchase it.
It was on the bank of that beach.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's a place.
Oh, is it KHM now called as?
No, it's
Um.
called Bangalore. It's called Bangalore. It has named all its center as HKM because some court case was going on, right? Even if they lose, they don't want to lose all the properties.
Mhm.
So all other properties they bought in the name of Hare Krishna movement,
Mhm.
HKM. So all the temples are known as HKM.
Okay.
Yeah. Good, very good, very good.
Yes, Prabhu. So
Very
that's
happy to
why
hear.
yes, Prabhu. That's why I want to spend more time in Krishna consciousness. Okay. So
Yes.
that's why.
Mm. Actually, in fact, one of our devotees coming Hyderabad after 2 days. We'll be able to help something
Yes, Prabhu.
like mm,
Yes, Prabhu.
his father is in hospital. He just come to see one of our brahmachari, one of our guests. He's
Uh-huh.
coming alone only. Maybe if you need some help for, like pick up and drop or something,
Uh-huh.
maybe you
Sure,
can
Prabhu.
consider helping him.
Sure, sure, sure,
I'll
Prabhu.
ask him to contact you.
Sure, sure, Prabhu. No problem.
Mm. Very nice, very nice.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So we're following all the principles.
Yes, Prabhu. In
Mm.
fact, I'm not so proud of revealing this, but just only for the sake of sharing this information with you, I'm a Brahmin by birth, Prabhu. So
Mm.
I never, I have never eaten any meat products. Okay, so that,
Mm.
so I follow all those principles, four regulative principles.
Mm. You know.
Yes.
Mm. Very good. Now, if you can make use of this Brahmin birth,
Mhm.
what is actually mm, very much helpful.
Yes, Prabhu.
Otherwise, this is going to be very difficult.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mm.
That's true.
Brahmanas are mostly problem with the Brahmanas is that they tend to stay in that mode of goodness. They don't like to transcend that. Feel, of course, the Vaishnava, we are different.
Yeah, in one sense,
Vaishnava is
I'm
higher than Brahmana.
yeah, in one sense, I am fortunate, but I have to stick to it. Okay, I should not fall down from this position. I have to make sure that I should continue in this consciousness.
But only my advice to you, my advice to you is that cut yourself mentally from the Brahmin and the understanding.
Mm. Yes,
Mm.
yes,
You're
yes,
not
I
a
get you.
Brahmana,
Mm,
you're a Vaishnava.
mm.
Mm. For that, you have to. Tarangini, charge illa. Because I had so many devotees, will be Brahmanas, then mm, Vaishnava, they try to become Vaishnava. Difficult for them understanding as a Brahmin. So then you cannot progress to Vaishnava platform.
Mm,
So you should not think you're a Brahmana.
mm,
Being born in Brahminical family, so much advantage it has. But the problem of being Brahmana is what? It is conditioning.
mm.
There in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 14, verse number 7, if I'm not wrong. Go to chapter 14.
Yes, Prabhu, please share it.
Yes, Prabhu, sharing now.
4,
Four.
4, 6, 14, 6, 14, 6, 14, 6.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Can you read?
Yes, Prabhu.
It's loading.
Oh, it's loading, is it? Okay, wait, let me reshare. Visible?
Yes, I can read, Prabhu. Yeah. Tatra
Okay.
sattvam nirmalatvat prakasham anamayam sukha sangena bhadnati jnana sangena chanaga. Translation: O sinless one, the mode of goodness, being purer than the others, is illuminating and it frees one from all sinful reactions. Those situated in the mode become conditioned by a sense of happiness and knowledge.
In the meantime, you can read the purport until he
In,
comes.
yeah, purport: the living entity is conditioned by material nature or of various types. One is happy, another is very active, and another is helpless. All these types of psychological manifestations are causes of the entity's conditioned status in nature. How they are differently conditioned is explained in the section of Bhagavad Gita. The mode of goodness is first considered. The effect of developing the mode of goodness in the material world is that one becomes wiser than those otherwise conditioned. A man in the mode of goodness is not so much affected by material miseries, and he has a sense of advancement in material knowledge. The representative type is the Brahmana, who is supposed to be situated in the mode of goodness. This sense of happiness is due to understanding that in the mode of goodness, one is more or less free from sinful reactions. Actually, in the Vedic literature, it is said that the mode of goodness means greater knowledge and a greater sense of happiness. The difficulty here is that when a living entity is situated in the mode of goodness, he becomes conditioned to feel that he is advanced in knowledge and is better than others. Okay. In this way, he becomes conditioned. The best examples are the scientist and the philosopher. Uh, each is very proud of this knowledge, and because they generally improve their living conditions, they feel a sort of material happiness. This sense of advanced happiness in conditioned life makes them bound by the mode of goodness of material nature. As such, they are attracted toward working in the mode of goodness, and as long as they have an attraction for working in that way, they have to take some type of body in the modes of nature. Thus, there is no likelihood of liberation or of being transferred to the spiritual world. Repeatedly, one may become a philosopher, a scientist, or a poet, and repeatedly become entangled in the same disadvantages of birth and death. But due to the illusion of the material energy, one thinks that that sort of life is pleasant.
This is a problem. Difficulty here is that the
Mhm.
living entity is certain mode of goodness, he become what? He become what purpose? What is the purpose? Next paragraph. Next paragraph. He become conditioned by feel that he had won the knowledge better than others.
Mhm.
Other thing is he's conditioned by knowledge, happiness. Go to the translation. He's conditioned by happiness because most of the brahmanas they all just want to have a happy life, a knowledge. Happiness and knowledge. This is go to the translation, Sanskrit. Tatra Sattvam Nirmalatva. So there the Sattvam Nirmala. Nirmala means no dirt. The most purest of all. Saddhavana is the purest of all. Prakasham Anamayam. Prakasham means, it's very cognizant. It's very illuminating. Anamayam. Anamayam means, there is no sinful.
Mhm.
There is no sin. It is
Yes.
Brahminical. But the problem is Sukha Sankhena Badneti. Jnana Sankhena Chanaka. So it is Badnati. Badnati means bondage, condition.
Yes.
The people in mode of goodness, they are bonded in two things. One is Sukha, other one is actually Jnana. They are trying to seek knowledge, more and more knowledge. More than become Vaishnavas, they become Jnanis. You are getting so much pressure in gaining knowledge. And then once you get knowledge, you become puffed up. I know many things. I am a Brahmana. I know. So this is the problem. It's not a problem. It is a danger of taking a Brahminical birth. Otherwise, this is the best birth to become Vaishnava. Should be a little careful about this. Otherwise, the best birth. Because naturally vegetarian, naturally you follow all the four principles. Naturally, you are, you are having intelligence and memory power and austerity and simple lifestyle. Everything is naturally there. Just that, don't be conditioned by happiness and knowledge. I don't think, because I'm very high than others. Don't think like that.
Yes, sir.
And then you should not do all the Gayatri mantra and all those things now. Preferably, if you can remove your Brahmin thread, that's the best. Because it's a useless thread. That should be given to Prabhupada. Until then, you have to wait.
Mhm.
You know, that is, of course, this is surrender. Understand? Because many devotees cannot do this. I saw. Many devotees cannot do this. Because we have to understand that this Gayatri mantra should be given only to Prabhupada. advanced Vaishnavas. Because in all the Brahmins thing, it is given by the parents, and then they chant on the ears and all those things. So it's very very difficult. The initial, I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm saying ultimately you can do that. That shows the surrender towards Prabhupada. Prabhupada, I want to hear this from you. Until then, I'm not going to do this, because Gayatri Mantra should be given only by the Acharya. But in our Hindu society, it is given by some priest,
Yes.
and then the father chant on the ears. Is it not? Father chant on the ears, right?
Yes, bro.
The mantra.
If the father is not alive, the priest who comes for that event will preach in the ears.
No, but the ears, this should be done only by the guru.
In
Neither
fact,
the priest is
that priest is treated as a guru at that point of time.
you cannot treat someone as a guru. Guru must be guru. You cannot treat someone as a guru. Understand? You cannot treat someone as a guru. He should be guru. He should be qualified. If he is not qualified, how to treat him? Can you treat a lion as a monkey, monkey as a lion? No, right? You understand? So you cannot treat. Just because I don't have a lion now, I'll consider a monkey as a lion. Is it possible? No, right? Lion is a lion, monkey is a monkey. Similarly, conditioned souls are conditioned soul, and liberated souls. We cannot consider a conditioned soul as a liberated soul. So the mantra which is chanted on your ears by a conditioned soul, how can that have an effect? In olden days, the system, I tell you how the system got changed. In olden days, the Brahminical kids, Brahmana children, and they were used to send to Gurukula.
Yes.
And the Gurukul will be every village, there will be one Gurukula. There will be one advanced Vaishnava. And he will teach them. Then he will call them, they stay in the Gurukul, they don't go to house. So they learn the philosophy, learn all the 64 arts. They learn Vedas, Upanishads, they learn everything, mantra chanting, self-control, waking up in the morning, everything they learn in the Gurukula. So when the Gurukula system stopped, then they speculated that it can be given by the father. When the father is not there, they speculated it can be given by the priest. But the real thing is that it should be given by Uttamadhikari Vaishnava. It cannot be given by a conditioned soul. You understand this?
Yes, bro.
So you should take Diksha from Prabhupada. You are clear about it, right?
Yes, bro.
You are clear, no? You
Yes.
want to take Diksha from Prabhupada, right? Until then, you have to wait. You can't be chanting all these mantras given by some conditioned souls. It's simply waste of time. That shows the surrender. I'm not telling you to do, but you do it when you are ready. Until then, you wait, okay?
Sure, bro.
I'm not forcing you to do this. Huh? Until you come to the point, you can wait. It's okay.
Yes, bro.
Until then, you wait. It's not a compulsory thing. Compulsory thing is chanting and hearing. But more and more you do, then more you will get realization. Then you'll understand, what's the use of Sham Govind Prabhu used to tell. After reading all the books of Prabhupada, and then he threw out the Brahmin thread that was given by his parents. When Kati also says here, no, his parents got angry, they were scolding him, why you are doing this. So they are all
I only
Brahmins, they
keep it.
both also.
I only keep it in my bag just for this. That when I'm going there, simply to act, just to put. But actually, I'm not at all qualified because actually, Prabhu, because when I was a child, like my mother was telling me, you're a Brahmin. You should be like very much this and that. You should be very much, you should lead the society and all these things. She was telling me. And then after I read Prabhupada books, I was thinking, wow, a Brahmin who was watching pornography. Wow, very nice. Then after that, I felt disgust. So simply hypocrisy number one. So in fact, I don't even like seeing my relatives because when I'm trying to say them something, not even preach to them, just please chant, they'll say, no, you listen to me. Then it's very fallen
What your
system.
mother told you?
My actually, I was just.
We are Brahmanas. What did she say? You are Brahmanas?
She was saying, see, you're
What
a
you should
Brahmin.
do?
Actually, my mother was a little bit
Ah.
racist because she grew up in quote unquote Orthodox Brahmin family. So actually, what she said in one way was right. She was telling me, don't drink water given by others. Don't mix with all the others who are not born of the same caste. Actually, it is right because they're less contaminated. But then she was telling me, see, you're in a high position. You're in a very very. She was mentally like indoctrinating me. You're in a very high position in the society, so you should be very much. fixed up and you should lead others. You should not take instructions like that. You should tell others what to do. We are brahmanas, we are puffed up like that. So I was thinking, wow,
This is what
really?
you want to do. This is what you want to do now, right? Now, why your mother says don't do this? Whatever she told you, you are doing now.
Hmm.
Help the society. She asked you to help the society, right?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
She asked you. She told you are a brahmana. Help the society. You cannot mix with others. You cannot take the contaminant, everything. So what is it? Then you must ask her. Actually, you are the one who spoiled me. See, you only
Yeah,
told me. That's why I joined Hare
in
Krishna.
fact, I tell her this. So she was getting so much angry because I asked her 10 times, did you take bath? Are you clean? And then how are you cooking? I keep on going again, again. Then she's like, what's wrong with you? I'm cooking for Krishna only. And then I tell her, you only spoil me. You only told don't eat from others and check all these things. Don't even drink water in others' house. Then she's like, okay, what to do? Then even my father was saying the same thing. My father was saying, wow, yeah, all problem because of your mother. I said, yes.
So you say your mother is your Vartama Prakashaka Guru. And you should tell, if you join the temple, you should tell, I thank my mother, who was my motivation to join Hare Krishna temple as a brahmachari.
Yes, so hopefully, by the mercy of all the devotees. This is the
But
only moment saying the real Brahminical thing. Everybody else is just like fake.
yeah, it's a very high birth, See, when we see when a Vaishnava, when a Brahmana has become Vaishnava, he'll be very, very powerful. No doubt about that. Because naturally, he has all the qualities. That's why today morning I was talking to all the devotees, and then they're talking about, I was telling them, no, we should have, all Grihasthas should have more children. I need many of them to preach. So I was telling them. Then one devotee is asking, why not adopt? Not adopt. I just gave jokingly, I said that if the girl is so ugly, and how much ever you make up, still she will look ugly only. But if you want to do some touch up, makeup, and first of all, she should be a little bit beautiful. Then the makeup will enhance the beauty of the girl. And similarly, if you're adopting a child and then trying to make Krishna conscious, and that can work some extent. But if already a Brahmana is trying to become Vaishnava, oh, that is the best combination. But the problem is that the conditioning is so strong that you cannot give up your jnana and happiness, and then so if you can give up and then you can become a humble Vaishnava, oh, that is the best combination. Who can be more qualified than a Brahmana to become Vaishnava? Because he has all the qualities naturally. But practically it's difficult because of condition. You can't think you see Brahmana by birth, how much qualified Vaishnava is.
Please, bro. Oh my God. We'll send some 2, 3 women in front of me, Prabhu. Then we can see, Prabhu, what to do.
Even Shamagendra also Brahmana by birth.
Yeah, he's very qualified.
All,
Pakka, Satvik Pujari, very
yeah,
blissful.
highly qualified.
Prabhu, but Karthik
Very
Prabhu
nice.
actually helps us a lot, Prabhu. He only mainly because of him all Brahmamotra I try to come mainly to make Gaurasakti Prabhu happy because he gets very excited when we come. I feel very happy because so many people they tell you to do no smoke, drink, girls, then all they'll be happy. But Gaurasakti Prabhu is like he gets very. I feel very happy when I go because he gets very. He'll put my name in the chat and all. Then I get very excited. And Karthik Prabhu only helps me and he guides me and like a good Prabhu, he helps me a lot. But I am also not perfect Prabhu, but I'm trying my best to come closer to you all.
Yeah, because if you wake up in the morning, automatically you will give up meat, cigarette, intoxication, illicit sex, all will automatically go away.
Yeah,
Just
the thing is,
by
Prabhu,
just
I
mm,
I around 6 8 years ago, Prabhu, my friend committed suicide. After that, I can't sleep, Prabhu. I need to take medicine to sleep because before that time I was very depressed. I when I close my eyes, I feel him falling down and I start crying. And around 6 o'clock in the morning, I'll sleep. Then after I had to go to therapy. I did so many stupid things. I didn't. I was. It's my Maya that I didn't get this Prabhupada's book. I remember uni. I was trying to learn Sanskrit and all, but my stupid. I'm the idiot. I couldn't find Prabhupada's book. But last year I got, and now I am self-realized. But still, I'm in the rut. What you're saying, that's why I also try. But Karthi Prabhu helps me a lot, and Gaur Sakti Prabhu also. Once, whenever I think about him, I get a message. I don't know how he's reading my mind, but he will message me from nowhere. Gaur Sakti Prabhu, around like he will. I won't talk, and he will suddenly talk when I'm thinking about him. So like that time, I feel
Sitting in
very
your heart. Sitting in
He's
your
very
heart.
yeah.
He's
He
sitting
helps
in
me a
your
lot.
heart.
Yeah. I
He's
get
sitting along. He's
I
sitting in your heart along with
I
Paramatma.
uh,
There
when
are
I see him,
there are two atma sitting in your heart. One is Paramatma, one is Gaura Shakti Prabhu.
I don't know. I got shocked when I was like, how did he know? When I was thinking about it, I got scared. Like 1 month ago, I was just thinking about him, and he messaged. I was like, how did you know? I don't know, bro.
Because
My God
devotees
Krishna's
are
mercy,
always,
bro.
yeah, he's very merciful. He just he's very good. He's very good in, like motivating all the devotees.
But I get very
Yes.
scared people when you say, that it's okay if you don't go to Krishna Logan this year, next birth. When you go, you can go next birth. I get very scared, Prabhu. I also, when I was small, when I want to do something, I will think, next birth I'll do, next birth I'll do. But after seeing so many things, I don't want next birth, Prabhu. I always ask Krishna, whatever happens, I want to die in your mantra. That's all I want.
No, but in you advance, you won't think like that. The more and more you advance, then you will
Scary,
not
Prabhu.
think
These
about
people are very.
going.
This world is very selfish, Prabhu. They don't care about all money talks here, Prabhu. If money is there, they'll forget everything. And even they think we are jokers, but they don't even understand anything. They think they are right. Some people they read
Yeah.
Buddhist book and he's atheist. Now he's theist. I told I don't like to like argue or anything, but I just listen and I try to say and I'll go in Reddit. I'll just tell people to go read this book, go read this book. I tell like that and I get blasted and I'll wait.
So Buddhists in Sri Lanka, they're vegetarians or meat-eaters?
Sorry?
Mostly. Buddhists in Sri Lanka, they're
Yeah.
mostly vegetarian or meat-eaters.
They don't follow Prabhu. Today also I told one person, father is a Buddhist. I told her read Bhagavad Gita. She's like, father is a Buddhist. He believes. I was like, your father is not even believing Buddhist. Krishna also reincarnated as Buddha and he followed because he's supported vegetarian and intoxicants. She didn't reply to me.
My question is that
No,
the Buddhists in Sri Lanka,
they eat mostly.
there
They
are two
even
kind of Buddhists. One Buddhist, they don't eat meat, they don't eat onion garlic also. There's some other Buddhist, and they say that I am a beggar, and I beg, and then I eat whatever they give, I eat whatever they give, I eat. That is the other kind of sect, Buddhist.
Prabhu,
They
here,
eat
according
everything.
to one teacher who taught me in school, she was like, Buddhist has to be vegetarian. That's the main rule. But they don't follow them. They're much not here.
Yeah.
I don't know. My people, I know they don't.
This is their logic. They say that I'm begging, whatever I get, I eat. And the most funny thing is to see all the Buddhist monks having some iPhone and iPad, everything with them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Money.
but we are not sannyasi. You see, we are Vaishnavas are not sannyasis. Vaishnavas are actually we are preachers. So our
Yeah.
philosophy is, we are practically whatever is available. It is the principle. In principle, but they are not like that. They are actually complete renunciants. Why they should possess all these things? And yeah, anyway,
Yeah. Prabhu, I have a doubt. I don't know, forgive me if I'm wrong, but is it wrong? I have a plan. The thing is like something to do with social media. I believe that if I finish my work, I can get more people to follow me. So at the start, I have to go like one of them. If not, they won't. If you go with this thing, they won't. So is it wrong? Or I don't know whether I am stuck in this Maya and unwanted work for me. I might get trolled also. That is another problem that I don't care. But will it at least one person if I change also? Oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do.
no.
I'm confused.
What do you want to do? I understand. You want to go social media and do what?
Social media, like say, this is like mainly like for mind and transformation. Like I'll tell when I'm done. No need. It's the- it's
But
it's
you
like
see, like, if of course Vaishnava has to stay with his principles and do. You can't advertise some karmi things. You promote something based on Krishna or mind control, the sattvic things. That is okay, but you cannot go more than that.
yeah. I
Okay.
won't promote
No problem.
bad things like drinking or the smoke. Not like that, but the scene is like even Prabhupada was like so Srila Prabhupada Guru. He used Beatles also, and they changed and they also promoted and they made a song about Krishna and that song is like that. They also did So I wanted like what if I get the chance to take this thing to more people?
How you want to do that? That's the question.
Yeah, I'll shy to you on December when I do and that's like. But I also had a thing to before, like when I was in school, I wanted to become a that was my first goal, director. But my mother was like, "Do you want to sleep with the actress?" And then after I couldn't talk anything, and after I went and did engineering.
Into Venezuela.
So, huh?
Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I also that time
Hearing.
I didn't have the guts to argue anything. But I'm living, her life, like that. So I don't know. Uni also
So,
I was very good, but I had issue with the uni and I got a nervous breakdown in my final year. And after next year, I went for graduation and my friend committed suicide. So double. My father also passed away during my final year. So three times I got properly this thing and I lost my. In the uni they knew it's their fault and I deleted my final year project. I worked on visible light communication, LED light communication. When we had an issue with them and I just deleted. I was like I was ready to do anything, fight with them, but they got this thing and they just let me go and they knew it's their fault because they only that deadline everything they changed according to the assistants lecture students. So I fought. So
hmm.
then after that my friend committed suicide. After that I got now I after chanting only I feel like what did I do? Why did I did I can't. So they told he's a Muslim also. They told he'll go to hell. So I got full upset. Then now I'm like
No, but
I'm okay.
the point is Maya is very strong. So
Yeah,
whatever plans you have, talk to the devotees and then confirm it is correct, then you do it. That's a point. Huh? Otherwise, it's very dangerous.
yeah, I
Whatever
know.
you do, just for your plans, you talk to the devotees and get it approved. And then they will tell you this is right, wrong, you can, or how to do this, they will tell you, then you follow accordingly. To clear.
Yeah, this one I'm going to do is no one has done. So I might get good trolled. So that's a thing. We'll see.
No,
I
it's
know for now I'll focus
not
on the
about, see,
chanting. Yeah,
the point is whether it's not about you're getting trolled or not getting trolled. It's not like that. You have to know that is it uh, allowed or is it safe or it is dangerous. That's the most important thing. That's why
dangerous
you
in
talk to the
sense.
devotees, explain your plan later, and then get it approved, and then you do it. Otherwise, it's very
Okay.
dangerous because Maya is always trying to swallow you. She's
True.
waiting. You be very careful. Mhm.
Uh,
Yes, Gaurav Shakti Prabhu, you want to say something?
yes, Prabhu. Just a few minutes, not minutes, second. I just want to thank all the devotee who recently
Yes.
joined the Japa session. I just want to say all glories to you and thank you very much for taking this very seriously. Uh,
Ego.
and I'm very, you inspire me, so keep going and I will try to also keep encouraging you and motivating you in. So thank you very much. Panchakalpatarubhyacha kripasindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namah. Thank you very much.
Haribol. Yeah, it's very nice to see. He's doing a wonderful service. Gaurav Shakti Prabhu, he's very good in this. And all of you also, it's very good to see the next batch, because first batch is finished, second batch, slowly it is coming up. Very, especially Pranjal Prabhu. He's very working hard in his company, and then after that, he worked for a website. But still, he's on time for morning and chanting. He's making wonderful progress now. Just that he should become fearless.
Yes, Prabhu,
Become
Pranjal
fearless.
Prabhu is doing very, very good.
Yeah.
I'm impressed, really, because he is doing so much seva and so much wonderful seva. is
Yes.
very, very good devotee, very kind, very, careful also. But
Sometimes, Prabhu, he works
Yes.
whole night also,
yeah,
and he'll
Yes.
still
and,
come on.
and
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 sometimes he'll
he
chat at
managed.
3:30.
Yeah, he managed
Ah.
to wake up at Brahma Muhurta and to chant his round. This is quite something. So I really, um, I'm really inspired by the endeavor of many devotees who joined the Japa session recently. It really encouraged me to go the extra miles, and to give more. Yeah. So thank you all. Really, really, this is very nice. Keep going. Keep fighting Maya like this. This is very nice to see. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Anything else? Anybody else want to say something? What about the okay? Some message that here.
But one point, Prabhu, this is Praveen here, Prabhu.
Yeah.
While I understand that I should get the initiation from Prabhupada,
Mm.
okay,
Mm.
since I have been following my regular Brahmin duties like doing the Sandhya Vandanam, etc., for the last 20 so years, okay, I cannot
Mm.
immediately give up that
Yeah.
activity.
That,
Okay,
that,
I
yeah.
hope
Yeah.
you
That's
and
okay.
I
That's why I
hope.
said. I understand. That's why I say it is okay.
Uh,
But if you can give up, that is the surrender. That shows the more
mm,
surrender to Prabhupada. It's okay.
yeah,
It's okay. Complete. I'm not against that. But the point, that's a test. That's a
mhm,
test is actually how much you are ready to give up your. That is a test. Sarvadharman paripyacha mam ekam saranam
mm,
braja. Ham tvam sarvabhap ek moksha ekshai ma sucha. Even actually Prabhupada says, I'll tell you. Actually, I was reading, Prabhupada was saying that even Prabhupada got initiated by Kulaguru.
mm,
And Prabhupada said, I also got initiated by Kulaguru, but he rejected that. Prabhupada said,
mm.
you know?
So that's why I need to get engaged with all the devotees, okay, particularly you,
Yes,
as
yes,
much as
yes,
possible, so that I get strong enough to give up all my current activities and start a new journey, okay. And so
yes, yes,
I
yes,
need respectively need your guidance. So please make me stronger in this
yes.
journey.
That's a test. You see here, you can see here, you can see here.
Yes, bro.
You can start from here. In
Yes.
Bengal, you cannot read this.
Yes, I will, Prabhu. Prabhupada. Okay, in Bengal, there was professional guru. To travel from one house to another, our parental guru was coming like that. Tamal Krishna Prabhu, you had a professional guru also. Prabhupada, yes. Okay, Tamal Krishna, you had a parental guru. Prabhupada, yes, I was initiated by that professional guru at the age of 12 years. Later on, I rejected him. Tamal Krishna, Prabhu, I wonder if he had any thought that his disciple, your divine grace, would be one day such a devotee all over the world. You always said that's the perfection of a guru. If he has good disciple, so your professional guru had a best disciple. Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, later on, when I was young man, manager in Dr. Bose's laboratory, that my friend Narendra Mullik, he took me. There is direction. For real guru, one can give up his this professional guru. Okay.
See here, you
Mm.
see.
Yeah.
For real guru, one must give up his professional guru.
Mm.
So you must give up. That is
Yes.
the ultimate. Of course, it requires some amount of purifications.
Mm.
An amount of purification is required. But once you know it is bogus, then why you want to keep?
Mm.
Understand?
Yes, bro.
Once you know this is bogus, then why you want to have it?
Mm.
Anyway, like that's why I jokingly say that the Brahmin thread, which is not given by the authorized acharya, it has only one use. You know what is the use? I told sometimes.
Yes, bro, I know. Scratch the back.
What is that? You can scratch your back very nicely. When you have itching at the back, sometimes you cannot reach. So you can take your Brahmin thread, you can nicely scratch your back. That is the only one use of the thread which is given by like a conditioned soul, because we should be given by liberated soul.
Mm.
There's such kind of liberated souls were available in all part of the world, especially in India. Every village has got so many pure devotees. So many pure devotees. Every village has got previously. And that's why the system was going on through them. But later on, when the scarcity of the pure devotees happened, and then the Brahmins parents, they want to send the children to Karmi school, then they started doing some so-called namesake, you know, like initiation, Upanayana.
Yes.
And then they take him to some rascal, like who is, no better than cow or ass, who is just a professional guy. He just do for money, just pay money, he will come and give you some threat, he will tell the mantra and go,
Mm.
right? So then they will do all the sacrifice done by him. And that is, you tell me, whatever happens in Brahminical community, the initiation program, Upanayana,
Mm.
is it karma kanda or it is for a liberation? No, it is karma kanda, right?
It's definitely Karmakanda. Yes, Prabhu.
How can a karma kanda activity, liberate you?
Mm.
Initiation is not karma kanda activity. Initiation means, you are initiating a spiritual life.
Mm.
So can Upanayana be a karma kanda activity? Upanayana is not karma kanda activity. It is actually a spiritual activity. Should be given, mantra should be given by the acharya. So when you know that fact, then you will be able to give it up. But of course, that's a challenge. Theory I can talk, but practically to live, that's always a challenge. You know, understand. So I understand that. But I'm just telling you the philosophy theory.
Mm.
Hmm?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So you try, pray to Krishna that one day you will, of course, you're going to get from Prabhupada, no doubt about that. Understand? It's not that. Of course, you're going to get from Prabhupada, and Prabhupada will chant the Gayatri Mantra on your ears. Then that is the real Brahminical initiation. Then you become a real Brahmana. Otherwise,
In fact, honestly speaking, Prabhu, it doesn't take so much time for me to give up that activity. Okay,
that's it.
I don't have any blockers. Okay, I don't have any problems in my family at all. Okay, so
Yes.
I just need a bit of a bit of guidance from you. Okay, so that one day I can
Mm,
give it up and get the initiation from Prabhupada directly.
that's it.
Mm.
It's see, Prabhu, it takes some time, Prabhu. Surrender is not happening.
Mm.
Surrender means, you have to give up your all old things.
Mm.
Like, you should have enormous amount of faith and surrender on Prabhupada to do this. You're doing something for 25, 30 years, or 30 years, 35 years, and then suddenly you come to know this is bogus, and then to give it up, oh, this is actually, it's not easy job.
In fact,
Anyway, this is not actually,
the
yes.
point I'm trying to make is, Prabhu, I don't have any problem with my family. Okay. In fact,
Mm,
if we consider this group, some of the devotees say that there is kind of hindrance from their parents. I am not in that situation at all. Okay. Even my mother,
yeah.
my father passed away a long time ago. So in fact, my mother doesn't stop me from doing anything. Okay. As far as the spiritual journey is concerned. Okay. So I am bit fortune, okay, in that sense. So I just need some kind of guidance from you and other devotees so that I can start my journey. Okay, so
No problem.
I can
It's
become a
okay.
real Dvija.
Yes. Yes. That's the point. To make a real tuja. Exactly. It's a correct word. I think there's a bogus tuja now. you know.
Yes.
Anyway,
Hmm.
your birth is high. That you cannot, that I'm not denying.
Hmm.
Because you took birth in Brahmin birth family. It is not some accident.
Hmm.
Not some Brahma was using some, put so many cheese together and then he's shuffling and then took one. So no, it's not like that. It's based on your karma.
Hmm.
You know, based on the last life. And you got a Brahmin birth now.
Yes, bro.
So there is no doubt about that. But some guy came in between and then cheated you.
Right.
So giving some bogus mantra. So now it's high time to reject that mantra, reject that person, and then you wait for Prabhupada. Because I cannot recommend you now. Because I need to observe you for 6 months at least.
Yes, Prabhu.
I observe because especially online it takes more time also. But of course Gaura Shakti Prabhu is watching you, Karti Prabhu is watching you, I'm also watching you. We're
In fact,
coming every week, istagoshti.
to be honest, I am testing myself, Prabhu. I am testing myself whether I can
Exactly.
continue or not. Okay. So,
Exactly. So when all these things are happening, then gradually, like one day I will recommend yourself for initiation. Then, of course, more and more you come physically here, that will also speed up the process.
yeah.
It will become easy for me to judge a person
Yes,
if
Prabhu.
I see you more here because online I cannot judge so much.
Right.
Of course, I don't want to judge you, but it is my role. That's why I understand.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhupada has given me this job. So I need to, I don't like to judge anybody. I don't like it. But still, Prabhupada has given me this role of, assessing. More than judging, it's assessing, and assess whether is, I'm not going to say you're a good or bad. I'm just saying you're ready or still not ready. That's it. That's only two criteria. Maybe you're still the process going on or you're ready for initiation.
Yes.
So that will need some time. So if you are very much convinced theoretically and practically, and then remove the threat, and then you stop this mantra given by the professional guru, and you chant Hare Krishna mantra and continue. If you are not convinced, just don't care, and then that's okay. Just wait for the time when it comes for you to, Meanwhile, you continue. Either you give the thread up or you don't give a thread up. Doesn't matter. Understand?
Right, Prabhu.
But when you take over the thread, Prabhupada will see, wow, you are more surrendered to me. You're more surrendered to me. You have more faith in me to give up this. That's it. And of course, if it is given by some Sri Vaishnava, and I will not say the same advice. I will say, yeah, it is given by some Parampara Acharya. Just keep it, no problem. I will say. Since
No.
it is not coming from any of the Acharyas or any of the Vaishnavas, and I would say that, this is simply, you have more itches you can keep. You can scratch every day. Otherwise, otherwise it's okay. Mm. Good, you're doing very good. You continue that. Krishna will,
Sure, Prabhu.
give you more clarity.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare
Keep
Krishna.
coming, keep coming.
Sure,
Mm.
Prabhu. And I would like to meet you in person as well in Pondicherry.
Yes. Yes, you please come. We can.
Sure, Prabhu.
Okay. Manu, Prabhu, I'm in a situation where I'm unable to talk now, but if you read this, I just want to say that thank you very much because you cleared all my doubts. Also, Prabhu, I'm suffering from this confidence. I hate myself to be honest because I have no consistency. I have nothing to be called good. I'm suffering from anartha sometimes because of this bad association in past and bad things I've done in past. But still, Kartik Prabhu is supporting me. Kartik Prabhu is helping me in many ways. Like he actually wants me to improve more than I want. Also, of course, how could I forget God, Shakti Prabhu? He's so amazing and caring. Prabhu, I just want to ask. I have this problem of family issues, and last night was worse. I'm just hoping that if I go to some chapa session in the morning, if I run a sugar session, if I read the book, it will definitely help me, right, Prabhu? If you leave some, if I'll become consistent, right, Prabhu? I feel like looks like Gaurav Shakti Prabhu and others who actually care. Okay, go to Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse number 30. Is that somebody can share the screen? First of all, you are there, Manu Prabhu. I'm going to answer for you. Just send a message if you are there. If you are not there, means if you are there, just send a message here. I know you cannot talk. Just send a message. I want to know whether you are listening or not. Are you there? Okay, good. Somebody else can read for him this verse.
Yes, Prabhu, I can read.
Who did? Yes.
Even if one commits the most
Or
abominable action,
1 minute, bro. 1 minute.
um,
Or we give chance for others. Neer Prabhu, Akash Deep Prabhu, or someone who has not opened the mouth yet.
Ah.
Somebody can read? Who want to read?
Yes, Prabhu, I can read.
Yes, please.
Even if one commits the most abominable action, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered saintly because he is properly situated in his determination.
That is the mercy of Krishna. So Krishna says, even if you commit most abominable action, but if you are engaged in devotional service, even if it is faulty, even if it is inconsistent, even if it is not having any devotion, even it is not actually, for Krishna says it's okay. Even if you commit the most abominable action, while chanting Hare Krishna mantra, most abominable action you are, doing. But Krishna says, I consider him a sadhu. See the Sanskrit word, go up, show the word sadhu, sadhu evaha mantavyaha. Sadhu evaha mantavya means I consider the person a sadhu, saint. You see, Krishna is seeing you as a saint. Even if you are inconsistent, even though you don't have love, even though you want to do some sinful activities, even though you are not very much advanced in self-control, whatever, but you are sincerely you're trying. You are saying, no, I want to come here, I want to come istagoshti, I want to listen to Gaura Shakti Prabhu, Karti Prabhu, I want to come for istagoshti, but Prabhu, I'm not able to make process. Say, but Krishna says, it's okay, you're a sadhu. Next verse.
He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace, O son of Kunti, declaring boldly that my devotee never perishes.
Oh, Krishna says you will not perish. Then why do you suspect Krishna's words? Why do you worry? Krishna says my devotee will never perish. Why you worry? But he say he quickly, how quickly? That's a question. He quickly become righteous and attain lasting. How quickly? I mean, a very interesting question. How quickly? That is none of your business. Understand? That you don't need to worry. Keep trying. Keep trying. Sometime it may not be this life also. Sometime it have to happen only next life. I don't think I took. I don't think I took the bike. Yeah. So the point is that so many life we wasted, no? And finally we have come to Krishna consciousness in this life. Finally you have come. But now why you want to be restless? Why you want to be restless? Why you want immediately you want to become pure Vaishnava? Why do you desire like that? Right? Go to Sikshastakam chapter 4. So verse 4. Sikshastakam verse 4. Go to Sikshastakam verse 4. 4. This one, yeah. Read this.
O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotion service, birth after birth.
So the point is, birth after birth, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu want to be devotee. So there is no anxiety in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't demand that, my dear Lord, please take me with you. No, he say, birth after birth, I want to serve you. Ahaituki Ahaituki means costless devotional service. Aituki means reason. Ahaituki means no cost. Tvai means unto you. I want to do some costless devotional service to you when Mama Janmani Shore. Life after life after life, I want to serve you. So a Vaishnava doesn't plan to go back to Godhead. He has no plan of getting liberated. No, he don't have any plan. Vaishnava's plan is that wake up in the morning, chant Hare Krishna, and then read the Bhagavatam or talk to the devotees and do some devotional service, do some preaching, and then if you have nothing to do, take some rest, wake up and continue. This is how Vaishnava's life is. Yeah, they can check this bag also. Okay? Keep on saying. So there is no, if you are going to, if on Sunday close இருக்கும், going Pondicherry, he's going Pondicherry or right also. மாதாஜி அவர்கிட்ட சொல்ல சொல்லு. So you don't need to develop some kind of urgency, or you don't need to force yourself that you should immediately get rid of all the bad habits. Of course, why I'm not doing this, why I'm not doing this. Don't do this, just chant, and then the chanting will automatically take care of the other things. You don't need to unnecessarily create some pressure in you saying that I should become immediately give up the meat. I should immediately give up this illicit sex, intoxication, gambling. No, no, no. It is life after life matter. The life after life matter. So otherwise you start thinking, oh, I'm not qualified, I should stop chanting, and then it's become foolish thing. So we just tell you, Prabhupada just tell you, chant Hare Krishna. In fact, if you see Prabhupada's books, and there is no many number of times Prabhupada said about onion garlic. Just see how many times Prabhupada said about giving up onion garlic. Not many times. Prabhupada simply says chant, chant, chant. That's it. Because when you chant, the Nama Prabhu will take care of everything. Krishna will take care of the holy name will take care of everything. That's it. So your job is to only come to the devotee association and then you chant. That's it. That's it. Clear? So don't unnecessarily create some pressure in you saying that, Prabhu, why I don't have this, why I'm not able to give up these bad qualities, why I'm not able to, maybe I'm doing injustice for them, or they're trying to help me, but actually I'm not able to do, maybe they will feel bad and all those things, and all other things. And about your family, about your society, I'll tell you one thing, with my experience, with the instruction of Prabhupada, Sadhu, Shastra, Guru, along with my personal experience, I tell you that nobody can challenge your spiritual life. Nobody can challenge your spiritual life. Nobody can challenge. Raghunath Goswami's parents are very rich, but when he escaped, when he left the home, but they could not take him back. No, could not. Nobody can disturb your sibling, parents, father, mother. No, nobody. Who can disturb your spiritual life? There is one person. There's only one person who can disturb your spiritual life. That is you yourself. When you yourself, rather than consulting the Vaishnavas, when you consult your mind, when you accept mind as your guru, or when you accept non-Vaishnavas as your guru, not advanced devotees as your guru, there you start falling down. So as I said before, abhyasena kaunteya vairagyena. So you keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Fail, wake up, get fight. Fail, wake up, fight. Fail, wake up, fight. So keep on. That mode should go, keep on going. If you cannot finish this in this life, no problem. Next life, you can continue. I'll just finish this by showing this Bhagavad Gita sloka, chapter 6. Chapter 6. Chapter 6, verse number 37. Somebody else can read. Go to chapter 6, verse 37. Somebody else who did not read so far. Akash, Prabhu, you want to read? You are there, Akash? Okay, somebody else can read the verse. If you want to read, you can read. Unmute yourself. Make it
Should I
fast,
read?
please. Yeah, please.
Arjuna said, "O Krishna, what is the destination of the unsuccessful transcendentalist, who in the beginning takes to the process of self-realization with faith, but who later desists due to worldly mindedness and thus does not attain perfection in mysticism. The path of self-realization or mysticism is described in the Bhagavad Gita. The basic principle of self-realization is knowledge that the living entity is not this material body, but that he is different from it, and that this happiness is in eternal life, bliss, and knowledge. These are transcendental. Beyond both body and mind, self-realization is sought by the path of knowledge. By the practice of the Eightfold System or by Bhakti Yoga, in each of these processes, one has to realize the constitutional position of the living entity, his relationship with the God, and the activities whereby he can re-establish the lost link and achieve the highest perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness. Following any of the above mentioned three methods, one is sure to reach the supreme goal sooner or later. This was ascertained by the Lord in the second chapter. Even little endeavor on the transcendental path offers a great hope for deliverance. Out of these three methods, the path of Bhakti Yoga is especially suitable for this age because it is the most direct method of God realization. To be doubly assured. Sorry. So Arjuna is last asking Lord Krishna to confirm his former statement. One may sincerely accept the path of self-realization, but the process of cultivation of knowledge and the practice of the eightfold yoga systems are generally very difficult for this age. Therefore, despite constant endeavor, one may fail for many reasons. First of all, one may not be sufficiently serious about following the process. To pursue the transcendental path is more or less to declare war on illusory energy. Consequently, whenever a person tries to escape the clutches of the illusory energy, she tries to defeat the practitioner by various allurements. The conditioned soul is already allured by the modes of material energy, and there is every chance of being allured again. Even while performing transcendental disciplines, this is called yoga salita manasa, deviation from the transcendental path. Arjuna is inquisitive to know the results of deviation from the path of self-realization. Thank you.
What was it? Is verse number?
37.
So you covered it. You covered the point. You read this. Read the whole purport. Huh? No, just go to only translation. Go to 38. Only the translation. 38. Read this.
O
Read
mighty
this
Am Krishna,
translation.
does not such a man who is bewildered from the path of transcendence fall away from the spiritual and material success and perish like a driven cloud, with no position in any sphere?
Okay, this is a question of Arjuna. So if someone who is practicing Krishna consciousness and then he did not become success in this life, so what will happen to him? It becomes simply like, the two clouds when they, hit each other and both clouds are finished. It's become simply useless. So does he become like that? That's the question of Arjuna. In other words, he's asking that if a person is trying to become pure in spiritual life and if he cannot make it, what will happen to him? That's the question. Read the next verse. Read.
So, if
Hare
me or
Krishna.
someone is reading out? Please read, Prabhu.
This is my this is my doubt, O Krishna, and I ask you to dispel it completely. But for you, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt.
Next.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Son of Parth, a transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activities, does not meet with destruction either in this world or in the spiritual world. One who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil.
Okay, so this is the answer of Krishna. So Krishna says that Anyone who is doing a transcendental activities, he does not need distractions after giving up this body. That means, there's no danger. Next verse. Prapta punya kritanokam.
The unsuccessful yogi, after many, many years of enjoyment on the planets of the pious living entities, is born into a family of righteous people or into a family of rich aristocracy.
So this is the point. So if in this life, like what is his name? Manu, what? What's his name? Manu Prabhu. In this life,
Yes,
if you
Prabhu. Hare
cannot
Krishna.
make it,
Dandavat, Prabhu.
oh, very good. You can talk. Okay. In this life,
Yeah,
if you
now I'm
cannot make it,
able, Prabhu.
okay, good.
Okay, Prabhu.
In this life, if you cannot make it, then what will happen? Shri Krishna says, oh, so the next life you will born in righteous families or a family of rich people. So if you are suppose if you cannot do because you see like if in this life you got a set of tools which is given based on last life. Maybe you have a blunt tools. Your tools are not good. You don't have a good eyes, good nose, good ears. You don't have because your last life was terrible. Bad karma. You got a very bad. You got a bad senses and intelligence. Very difficult to control. But this life you're doing some austerity. So you get that in next life. Next life you're getting a very good tool. Born as a Vaishnava, born as a rich guy. Okay? Read the purport. Manu, you want to read the purport? You can read.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. The unsuccessful yogis are divided into two classes. One is fallen after very little progress, and one is fallen after long practice of yoga. The yogi who falls after a short period of practice goes to the higher planets, where pious living entities are allowed to enter. After prolonged life there, one is sent back again to this planet to take birth in the family of a righteous Brahmana, Vaishnava, or of aristocratic merchants.
Continue. It's enough. So here what he's saying is that if you do a short time practice, you take birth the rich guy. If you're doing long time practice, then you take birth Vaishnava. So why you want to worry? So why you are actually forced to think about the result of your devotional service? Happily, just do devotional service. Whether actually, you are, making progress, not making progress, you have interest, you don't have interest, you can focus. Cannot focus, just forget about all these things. Clear? Understood this, Manu?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Good. Yes, Karthi Prabhu, you want to say something? You can carry on.
Yes, Prabhu. I just want to make an announcement regarding the book distribution, our idea, Prabhu. I mean, is it okay if I can do now or at the end?
Yes, yes, yes.
So yes, so Hare Krishna dear devotees. So as per His Grace Prahlad Prabhu's idea last week, so Nityanandan Prabhu, Siddharth Prabhu, myself, Sami Prabhu, Gaurashakti Prabhu, as well as Pranjal Prabhu, who helped with all the technology stuff and AI, we have decided actually to launch our campaign tomorrow. So our idea is that we'll be trying to get at least one Bhagavad Gita as a minimum as a sponsor from each of the 540 plus devotees who are present in our ISKM Vaishnava Sangha group. So actually our goal is to reach 5,108 Bhagavad Gitas. And actually Prahlad Prabhu said that from the Vaishnava Sangha alone, if we can get about 1,000 Bhagavad Gitas, that would be very nice. So from Vaishnava Sangha and of course also the Vaishnavi Sangha, which is handled by Rasarani Mataji. So combined both Telegram groups, we have about 400 Bhagavad Gitas. So we have about 600 Bhagavad Gitas yet to fulfill. So tomorrow, please be alert in the Vaishnava Sangha groups, and we will be releasing up a poster for this service. I'll consult with Nityanand Prabhu after the istagoshti is over, and tonight we'll make the poster. Tomorrow we'll release, and after that we'll message many of the devotees to kindly come up and sponsor. So you can be notified of this tomorrow. So I'm just requesting all of you kindly please be alert of this. And anyway, this will come tomorrow. So another main reason of me calling and announcing is that so again, you see, we have about 600 left to go. So if you have your friends, if you have your relatives or your own near family members and you think that they'll be willing to donate for a very transcendental cause, you can share our posters, which we have shared in all the Telegram groups, and also the video, which is released in our ISKM Pondicherry YouTube channel shorts about our service of distributing about 5,108 Bhagavad Gitas. And you can also try to collect donations. One Bhagavad Gita is 250 rupees from them. And you can keep it in your account, and then you can send it to me, and I will send you the screenshot of, uh, you know, sharing in the official Janmashtami group and also the temple account verified screenshot. So because the thing is now how we are getting more and more donation is that the devotees, like for example, Smita Krishna Prabhu, he asked his friends and he asked his parents, and that way he got about 11, 12 Bhagavad Gita sponsored. Similarly, other devotees, Luvesh Prabhu, he has got about 30 Bhagavad Gita sponsored from his one of his relatives. And from another relative, he's planning to get many more. So if this is done by all the devotees here, then we can very easily reach our target and yeah, hopefully even surpass 1,000 Bhagavad Gitas and overall reach our 5,108 Bhagavad Gita target for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. So it's just a kind request from my side. So all those who are working here, you can also feel free to contact me and you can take part in this service, because you see we are getting everything right from our temple, ISKM Pondicherry temple, about many, istagoshtis, Q&As, etc., etc. So it'll be nice to support. So as 4.34, right? Tadati pranipadena pariprashnena seveya, right? So both must be there, inquiry and service. So now inquiry part is being done regularly, but service must be there in order to get the transcendental knowledge. So it's a great opportunity. Krishna has given us all this great opportunity. So requesting all the devotees to come forward, especially those who are working. If it'll be very nice if you could sponsor some more amount. And those who are students or those who have some many contacts, you can please try to ask your friends, collect the donations, and then you can message me, and we can go ahead with this service. And tomorrow, be notified. Each Bhagavad Gita will be. We expect one Bhagavad Gita from everybody in the group. So yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to inform all of you for this, and thank you very much, bro, for the time.
Very good, very good, very good. You also try to get the contact numbers of those people also, of all the devotees. When
Yes,
you're
bro.
trying to get the Bhagavad Gita sponsored, try to take their contact number.
Yeah. When we
And
are taking the
also,
Bhagavad Gita, we are taking the contact, because without contact, accounting is not possible. So we'll definitely take the contact, bro, for sure.
yes. Well, after they agree, you can also try to push them to 5, 10, something like that. No, one. Don't stop at just one. Okay.
Yes, bro. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can ask them. It's possible that you can give two Bhagavad Gitas, you know. Or while registering itself, the post itself, we can have something like a two Bhagavad Gita. Or
Hmm.
you think about it, you talk to the devotees, what
Yeah,
about the two
we can
Bhagavad
do
Gitas
something
per
like
person?
one or more, Prabhu, because we are yet to do is just this poster thing. Everything else is ready. So I think we
Mm.
can put like one or more. So then they'll put one. Then we can
Yeah,
say, if possible, especially if they're working, then definitely it should be possible. Then can ask, if possible, please do more like that. If they're student, then no
yeah,
problem.
yeah, you do this. Mhm. Because even though you say everybody must do, but not everybody will do. Only one fourth, also a big number.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
So other idea is actually you have to ask one person to give more numbers. That's other idea.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, yes, Prabhu. That's why I also was thinking about this. I spoke to Devadatta Prabhu as well. So he also told me this idea that, yeah, anybody is donating, they have that interest. But along with that, they might maybe have some friends. So like that, they can coordinate and keep the money, and then they can donate also.
Mm.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, good. Mm.
Yes,
Keep it up.
Prabhu.
Good job.
So by tomorrow,
Okay,
everything should be ready, Prabhu. I'll just keep you updated in WhatsApp for that.
very good. Very good. What about the Samu Prabhu? You are there? Sadhana chat?
Yes, Prabhu. I'll
Yes,
show.
Swami Prabhu should post that.
Mm.
Okay. You think the vehicle for him for tomorrow? Huh? What is it? Net
Haribo,
is not open, no?
So here is the Sadhana chart.
It's out of 700.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, very good. Oh, Gaura
Yeah,
Shakti Prabhu 683. First mark.
yeah.
Jai Krishna Prabhu 630.
This week and last week were like very busy and hectic, especially for me because I had like exam season. So please accept
Oh,
my apology. I'm not feeling this time till next week onwards. Sorry, board.
it's okay, no problem. Very happy to see Nityananda Prabhu stay for name on the top. Very good. You are there? Nityananda Prabhu, you are there?
Yes, true. Hare Krishna.
Finally, yeah, your name is on the board. 572.
Yes, true.
Very good. Keep it up. But you're not coming in the morning, right?
Yes, true.
Morning japa.
Sleeping late,
You come?
waking up late.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wake up tomorrow,
Oh,
Prabhu.
you sleep early, yeah. Sleep early. Try to sleep early.
Yes, true.
Sleep. Try to sleep early. Very good. Very good.
I'm
At
trying,
least you are
Prabhu.
in curve. Yeah, good. Good to see you. And
Yes, true.
Shrikant Prabhu, number 4. Very good. Very good. Nebohang Prabhu. Very good. 450. Good, good. Happy 412. Good. Oh, Praveen 360. Very good. I think Praveen should come to top. Are you feeling properly? Why your mark is less? Praveen Prabhu, you're chanting more rounds.
I'm
Why your
chanting more
mark
rounds,
is?
but I need to spend more time in reading, bro. That's what I feel.
See, that's the most important thing. See, even if you chant less, it's okay. Increase your reading.
Mhm.
That's the most important thing. What I was answering Gaura Shakti Prabhu, right? Because the faith comes by reading.
Mm.
And chanting also, no doubt, but the reading is very important
Yes,
as
bro.
well. So, even if you chant a little bit less round, like 25, whatever, it's okay. But you try to engage that time in reading.
Mm.
Ideally, you should come to, should be in the top 3 position. Should aim for it. And some services, online services, whatever you can ask Karthi Prabhu, he can
Mm.
really how to do, then you can do it.
Sure, bro.
Okay,
Sure, bro.
good, good, good. Let's see. Next week. Manu, very good. 294. Akshay, Akash T, 275. Can you scroll down?
Oh, yes, Prabhu.
Drona Prabhu, 138. Devan Prabhu, 66. Prasanna, 18. Prasanna, you have to work on this chanting.
So
Hmm.
I was traveling 2 nights. So I couldn't. I chanted, but I didn't come in the. I couldn't finish. I did 8 rounds, and I didn't put also. Sorry, Prabhu. From today, I'll put everything.
You please put, okay? Next
Okay,
week
Prabhu.
onwards, you put. Ask
Okay, Prabhu.
Devang Prabhu also to put. Where is Neer Prabhu name? Not here? Maybe I missed it. No, he's here. 0 marks. Why he's not filling? Or he's not coming? Neer Prabhu,
Here.
he is not coming? Or he's not chanting? Okay. You want to say something, Karthi Prabhu?
Prabhu, I want to say, Prabhu, I want to discuss something about the sadhana. Prabhu, the thing is, I am unable to actually read Prabhupada books, but I'm able to hear the lectures for a very long time. So actually, the thing is, Prabhu, like for example, 2 hours, 2.5 hours easily. The thing is, when I have to, like for example, listen to an audio book or sit down and read, because I'm always walking or when I'm cooking or when I'm walking on the corridor or going to class, I'm always hearing. So is actually maximum amount of points for what's that? Lectures is for 1 hour, you get 30 points. So I'm easily crossing about
Hmm.
2 hours because I'm liking the topics. Generally, I'm not like forcing myself. I like the topics and Tattva Prabhu, nice long lectures. So I like that. But when I'm regarding reading Prabhu, the problem is like I like this conversation based kind of thing. Like istagoshti also sometimes I just play on lecture and I just hear. But when it comes to audiobook, I have to very slowly sit down and then very slowly, carefully hear. Or when I'm reading Prabhupada books, I'm unable to do this, Prabhu, because I lost touch of reading physical books for some reason, and audiobooks also I'm having difficulty. So that is why I'm always getting 0 points. So in a week, I'm missing out 210 points on just I think 200 points, I believe, for reading only. So without reading, but I'm listening to more lectures like for more time because like I like to I got used to that. So how I can get back to this reading thing and get some points for that?
Join
Keep doing that. Keep doing. Huh?
Sorry,
Swami Prabhu
Prabhu.
is saying.
Join reading session.
But that's the time I'm actually cooking, Prabhu. Like I have to be hyper alert.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
that's the
Why hyper alert? What you're doing?
no, because I
That's
have to wash and then bring it back to the room without anybody noticing. And then cooking time, I have to make sure
oh
that no smell goes outside. And then I have to make sure I don't burn also because I'm not so good at cooking yet. And I'm a little
okay.
bit filled with anxiety. I can't cook in peace also. That's a little bit. But that time I'm hearing lectures. But it's very difficult for me to focus on this reading, Prabhu. I don't know why. But I'm hearing the lectures.
You start. Keep trying. Keep trying.
So
Keep
how,
trying.
how can I do that, Prabhu?
Just here. Just put your put the thing right here. Prabhupada books.
Okay.
Here Prabhupada books. That's it.
Mm. So
Then
is
the
this some
interest
kind
will
of like
automatically come.
is it like some kind of disease, bro? Because like actually it's non-different. But how come like one person able to like listen to lectures but not hear the audiobooks? Like what is the thing in my mind then?
Nothing in the mind. Just read. It's okay. Don't overthink. Just do it. It will
Okay,
come by
fine.
practice.
Okay, I will do
Just
that
see.
then. So I will try to do
Good.
that. And next week I'll try
Yes.
maybe 600 points. That's it. I'll try to hear. I mean, read.
Yes. Yes. I had one question. What is the purpose of the Gayatri Mantra? How does it help in Krishna consciousness? So, we chant the Guru Mantra. So, in the Guru Ashtakam, in the morning we chant that Dhyayam Stuvam Prased Yastyasti Sandvam. So, meditate on the spiritual master 3 times in a day. That is Gayatri Mantra. So, Gayatri Mantra is basically a meditation on the Guru, Gauranga, and Krishna. This is actually Gayatri Mantra. So when you meditate on the Guru, Krishna, Gauranga, then mind is getting purified. And because unless you are Brahmin initiated, you cannot go and do the deity service. In order to do deity service, second initiation is required. And to do second initiation, you should become Brahmana. To become Brahmana, you must chant Gayatri Mantra. So that's how you need Gayatri Mantra. It's just Brahminical identification. That's it, nothing more than that. Prabhupada say Guru is the father and Gayatri is the mother. That's how initiation means a new birth, new Janma, right? New Janma to take birth. The father and mother required. The Guru is the father and Gayatri is the mother. That's how the spiritual birth happens. That's why you have to chant Gayatri. Okay, all right. If there are no questions, we can stop here. Tomorrow is Ekadasi. Thank you, Prabhu. What is this? I'm just school. I'm able to wake up. Probably. I should go to the rest of the something like that. I'm getting message something. Okay. So can you stop here?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming and joining the session.
Thank
See
you,
you all next
Prabhu.
week.